Hi, guys. Happy Monday. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Let's see who we have today in the chat. Excuse me, I'm a little hoarse today in my throat, so I apologize for that. Linda, nice to see you. Mags, just me. Lisa, hey, Sky. How you doing? Home Alone Legend, nice to see you. Chantal's clubbed fingers. Eli, I love your name. It always cracks me up. Hey, Welsh, nice to see you. I saw you in Yaba's chat today. Hello. Who else is here? Mr. Ranger Lab. Hi, hi. Runs with Scissors. Hi, Shelly. Hey, Jeff. How you doing? You need a Farrah chill stream? Good, me too. I need to just chill out. That last live stream was a lot. Especially the last half of it, you know? Hey, Shax. Hey, Kathy, nice to see you. Panda, hello, hello. I don't know why you hate money. Oh, you hate money that you don't have. Yeah, I think we all do. Hey, Smokey and Sue. Sassy, Gilly, Nazia, hello. Mia, Fem. Hey, guys, welcome, welcome. It's Monday. Hey, Scar, nice to see you, honey. It is Monday. Tomorrow's April Fool's. Does anyone have any good pranks they're going to play tomorrow? Do you guys play pranks on your significant others, or, your family members? Anything like that? Oh, Sky Fury, thank you so much for gifting a membership. I love you so much, honey. Thank you. Oh, Scar got it. Awesome. Welcome, Scar. Enjoy the emojis. Thank you, Sky. You're the best. Okay, yeah. So today's Monday. I thought we can go over. I was going to do the pasta that bolognese thing she made, but because the live stream is so long and there's a lot in it, I thought we could just do that instead. We should prank Chantal. No pranks. Well, I don't want to prank Chantal. Hey, Elaine, nice to see you, honey. So let's just read. I thought this was really funny. In this community tab post yesterday, she wrote Eid Mubarak, however you say it. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. But then in the next one, she writes, hey guys, so I just want to apologize for saying the R word in my recent stream and anytime I've said it in the past. I used to defend the use of it, but accept that it is now used as a slur. And it's not a nice word to use at all. I will try very hard not to use it anymore. How many times has she written this or said this, and then she just uses it again? Anyway, I don't know what triggered that. I know she said it in the stream, but I don't know if anybody said anything to her. Because when I was reading the chat, I didn't really see a lot of people even flinching when she said it. So anyway, let's watch the live stream. I've got her sped up to 1.5 so we can get through this together. The first hour is kind of rubbish. Exactly, Panda. It's kind of rubbish. So we'll see how it goes. Here we go, guys. And I got the chat replaying here too for you guys as well.
How come it's like that?
Let me turn her up.
I'm just fixing my stand.
Yep.
This thing is broke. Wish we had an Amazon here. Can't see shit. Sorry guys, I just gotta check out. I think my stand is broke.
Hey, bunny.
My new stand. Not new stand, sorry, my only remaining stand.
Now, there's going to be a lot of talk in this stream about going to Canada and the way she's talking about it, and we'll talk more as we watch, but I wanted to make this point before I forget later on. The way she talks, it seems like she really has done quite a bit of research in terms of what the requirements would be for Salah to get into Canada. I did a little bit of Googling this afternoon, just out of curiosity. And it would have taken 15 minutes by car for them to go from Kuwait to Jordan, or Kuwait to Lebanon. Now, the reason why I say those two places is because the only way she could get Salah in to Canada on a spousal visa, whatever, is if they go, because he's not in Canada right now, he's outside of Canada, they could go to one of those Canadian embassies there, because Canada had closed the Canadian embassy in Kuwait whenever. So they could go there. So maybe, just a theory, maybe they took a quick trip to one of those places, killed two birds with one stone, crossed the border for her visa crawl, and went to the embassy. One of the requirements for that particular visa for Canada, for that spousal visa, is she can have a bankruptcy, but she has to show that she has been making payments. Now, if you remember that weird thing she showed us where she paid like $1,700 or whatever the amount was every month, it started in December of last year. So it's interesting to see if she's trying to get her ducks in order to get him over there. But that was just me. Hey, Bella, hope Italy's going well. Yeah. Thanks, Shax. Oh, the Stand. That's a good book, Panda. That's a good book. Oh, you just made fresh. Oh, that's amazing, Bella. Enjoy. Say hi to your Nona for me. The DeVito is peaking. Yes, it is. I wore my bangs. These are my real hair today. I wore my bangs down in solidarity with Chantal. So, Lisa Winston, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate your super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, she also defended Cyraxx. We're going to talk about that. If you don't know who Cyraxx is, let me just fill you in really quick. I really didn't know who this guy was. Apparently, one of the many issues this guy has surrounding him is that he has been involved with underaged girls. He's a child predator. And just keep that in mind. And it wasn't just one time, it was multiple children. So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's get back to Chantal. That's enough talking.
Okay, if I'm very careful, it's gonna slide down any minute. Just wait. Sorry.
Yeah, that's her merkin. Pulpy wore one this morning. I was cracking up.
Okay. Let me just fix myself, because...
She does.
Tuck my chin. Okay.
She looks ridiculous.
Oh, lipstick on. Hey, Scrape! Stacy, Rachel, Orange, Lisa Light. I should get my glasses. Carolina, Orange, Richard, ECP.
No, someone had actually sent me, Abida actually sent me a couple of those scarves that are like the chiffon ones that Chantal is wearing in this one. I can just tell you, as someone who's not used to that material like on my face, when I did try to put it on, it was very uncomfortable for me. I don't know if it was just like the feel of the fabric on my face. I wasn't used to it, having something like that covered and just, it was just very odd for me. But it's interesting that I know exactly how uncomfortable that is. So it's interesting to watch.
Sandra, Lana, Justine, Tracy, happy belated B-Day. Thank you, discombobulated. Fupa Folds, ECP, I look different, I have makeup on. It's so bad when I don't wear makeup that people think I'm very ill or I'm going through some kind of like super horrible life change. Tanya, thank you, B. Thank you. My hair's showing.
She's gonna take it off soon.
What? Is that my... Ow! Oh, shoot. I thought that was my undercap. Because look, it's the same color. Crapola. Okay, hold on.
Now we know what Chantal's hair pattern looks like because we have seen it, right? She doesn't have... That's where she was missing the most hair, was right here, like her bang area and like the top part of her crown, right? So I don't know what... If she's... Listen, if she is really wearing some kind of hairpiece or even a wig or whatever she's under this, that must be so uncomfortable and so hot. Hey, Lexi.
Thank you for letting me know about my...
Yeah, Alfredo, that blue hair is a wig. This is my real hair. I have dark hair. It's in a ponytail.
Is that hair or undercap? Okay, there's the undercap. I had to pull it out. Okay.
I saw that, Eileen.
Sorry about that.
I haven't had a chance to watch
Hot.
it yet.
Andre Marie, thank you guys. Hello everybody I missed. Thank you, Rima. Ramadan is finished. No, I was thinking of going out, like taking you guys out.
Now keep in mind, last night when she's filming this is Eid. This is a big deal in Muslim, in the Arab world. This is a big deal this day. It's like Christmas Day, basically.
But we're gonna have to wait till Eid is over because, especially in the evening, guys, Eid is like very busy. So, but we had some people over for tea. Salah and I had a nice dinner together, and then we had some mansaf. And then thank you, Buddha. Yeah, I love MAC lipsticks. Vanessa, hello. Yeah, this is one of my favorite buys. I haven't worn it in a while, so I'm like,
Because it was probably balled up dirty on her floor.
but
Hey, Osteodet. Nice to see
so
you.
yeah, we had some tea. Hero, hello. Honestly, like we just kind of worked something out because I don't feel like making a big dinner and everything. So, hey Mike.
She worked something out. She ordered food.
Tomorrow Salah's gonna take me out for lunch. So Eid is like today. It's like a 3-day holiday basically here. I ordered an iced coffee and a sweet treat. We had
Multiple
mansav.
sweet treats.
Do you know it's a Jordanian dish, very popular in the Middle East. Hello. Thank you, Hero. Did I say hi to everybody? Yeah, Ramadan is officially over for this year. There's a lot of holidays, yeah.
Yeah, there's no, exactly, Smokey. We saw the state of that living room. Now think about it. When you open their front door, it's right in the living room. There is no way anyone came over into that apartment. Oh, if you guys haven't seen Hectic Llama's last video about the bags, you should definitely check it out. They literally found all the receipts that proves she was traveling based on her handbags and the bags that were in the living room. It's crazy. Check it out.
Life by Chantel. Listen, I'm not even going to be pissed at the Life by Jen reference, but what I am pissed at, and there's no excuse for this, okay? Thanks, one called Joe. There's no excuse. Chantel?
Thank you for this super chat, Elaine. Elaine says cameos are only $20. Desperate. Oh, did she bump them down? Interesting. Thank you for the support, Elaine. Interesting. Okay, so they were originally like 25. Maybe she put a little sale on. Interesting.
How long have I been on the internet?
Maybe she's not getting as many anymore. I mean, I don't think she was getting very many to begin with, but I think they were like coming in like drips on her community post. Oh gosh, let me refresh the page, guys. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, Elaine. Uh-oh. I am not clicking that. I joined the anti-April Fool's cameo campaign. That's right. This is no April Fool's joke. Cameos are now only $20 until April 5th. Get yours now and don't delay. Get a cameo today. I just want to say I don't understand this. This is not an April. Okay, it's March 31st. It's March 31st. Okay. Hey, Sneaky. You are on it, Elaine. I mean, that was very okay, Chantal.
How long has my real name been doxed? Or
Thanks.
I've said it, whatever. It's Chantal. Yeah, I realize, no, I don't know. No woman stuff in the Middle East. Red lipstick rage. No, Terry, sorry. It's Eid. Hey, YouTube lover. Not that it matters. I mean, like, you know, I'm done raging.
Is it? I also Googled this too earlier. I just simply Googled how are you supposed to behave and act on Eid after Ramadan? And it's pretty interesting because it says basically, hold on, let me just scroll up. You have to greet others respectfully, respect the religious significance of the holiday, understand it's a sacred time for Muslims all around the world, dress modestly and be neat, be generous and kind. Eid is about charity and community. Okay? And then join in celebrations if invited. Keep that in mind. That's what you're supposed to be doing today for her, yesterday, as a Muslim.
Ugh. What's poppin'? Thank you, Stephanie. Chantel. It's not Chantel.
That's true, Panda.
My teeth are a bit orange, but whatever. It's natural. It's a natural orange.
Elaine.
Well, if you want to go out, Jinger, go out. We're here to celebrate. Exactly. Right,
Mel,
Tracy,
thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships. You're such a sweetie. Thank you so much. I appreciate your kindness. Let's see who got them. Thea Marie, I hope I said that right. Georgie, Cheesy Girl, The Fridge, and Nia Pandu. Welcome, guys. Enjoy the emojis. Thank you so much again, Mels. I appreciate you, honey. You're the best.
Hey, Belle.
Hey, Cookie.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink with a straw. I hope it's a plastic one. Not everyone that's going out. Yeah, I'm not going out during a friggin' holiday at night. No. I'm just gonna stay in. Thank you.
Oh, odd one, nice. I just watched his
Chantal?
earlier.
Andre Marie Chantal. How would you
Thanks,
like
Mills.
spell Chantal? Like, I guess Chantal. But there is a Chantel. You could spell it E-L
To be honest, I don't hear the difference in the way she says it. Chantal, Chantel, I guess a little bit, but it's not that. I mean, okay. Yeah, all right, fine.
or E-L-L-E.
Who cares?
Hey, Colette. I used to have a best friend. Her name was Chantel, and we used to get in
Hi,
arguments over whose
Magenta.
name was better. So stupid as kids. I was like, mine is better. I don't remember what my reasoning was.
Her
Just
comes
because, I
the
guess.
headscarf.
Chantel is the English spelling, and English in Chantel
Your
is the
English
French
Chantal.
way. Don't even need a pin, I guess. So.
It's spelled death fat.
Can you travel the Middle East? Yeah, I got to get myself right a little bit before, but yes, Stephanie, I would love to.
How long have we been waiting for that
Thanks,
to happen?
Belle.
How many years?
Really, Lisa Light? Really, Teresa? But Teresa is like pretty, common. I don't know. Sarah. Oh, Sarah? Yeah. I guess, eh? What places in the Middle East specifically, Stephanie? Because technically I am in the Middle East.
No, it's not technically. You are in the Middle East. If you're not in the Middle East in Kuwait, then I don't know where the Middle East is. I don't know.
But like, you mean like what country would you like to go to specifically?
Hey, Welsh. Nice to see you.
I would like to go to Syria. And no, I'm not afraid at all. I would like to go to
go to Syria.
Jordan, Bahrain.
Jordan. Maybe they went to Jordan because there's a Canadian embassy in Jordan, and to start the visa process to get him into Canada, they would have to go to either the closest ones would be Jordan or Lebanon.
Iran.
She mentioned Jordan first, I think.
Iran.
Oh, wait.
Iran. I would like to go to Jordan, Bahrain.
See, she said it first.
Iran.
Oh, Big Sip, I'm sorry you're in a bad mood. Hopefully we can cheer you up.
Iraq. Egypt,
Oh.
yeah, Morocco.
Farrah.
But like people is like I forget like Morocco, Algeria, Northern African Arab countries they're not considered the Middle East, right? They're
No.
North Africa.
Yes, they're North Africa. Traditionally, culturally, yes, they're considered part of the Middle East, but no, they're not considered technically the Middle East, Chantal.
I don't know.
You live in the Middle East, you should know that.
Are you used to your name being butchered constantly? Really, Colette? Did he like it?
Mm,
Oh yeah,
let's see.
Lebanon too, yeah.
Lebanon, see? Wait.
Yeah.
I wanna see
Oh yeah,
her-
Lebanon too, yeah.
I want to see her face. I want to know where she went. I want to see if I can like pick it out of her face which one she went to. I'm just curious.
Really, Bridge? Okay.
Bent faced.
I would still love to see them. There's a literal war going on in Syria. Yeah, I know it's not safe right now, but some areas are worse than others.
She looks so uncomfortable. Just like
Oh, really, Sarah?
she's just
You'd love to go to
stuffed.
Ireland? Yeah, it would be a cool place to go.
Geography of Court.
You said it was beautiful, just extremely hot.
Hi, Virgie.
Yeah, it is. I have the AC blaring right now. Avoid the war-torn countries. I don't know, tell you. I guess maybe just because Salah's.
I actually Googled it, Sticky, because I wasn't sure either at first. I was like, no, it's not. I was like, maybe it is. I'm like, let me just check. And it said that it's technically it's not in the Middle East, but culturally it's considered part of it. But it's not. When you say the Middle East, they don't technically belong in that category. That's what it said on Google. I could be wrong, but
from there, and
I was curious. Hey,
he has my heart, and so also I'd love to see where he's from, his home. It makes me sad that there's so many people suffering there. But yeah, it's not like I'm gonna be able to go. They wouldn't probably let me in there. Thanks, Tracy.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bella.
YouTube
Hopefully,
lover.
the Italy, the sun, and the food and the love over there will help you heal very fast. I'm so sorry.
Petra, yeah, in Jordan, huh?
Hey, Miss Chris.
I would love to go there. Oman? Yes, I would. Okay, I just have to use the bathroom and I'll get the order and I'll be right back.
I don't know, Lexi. I've heard different things. She said he was born in Kuwait, but his parents were Syrian, so I don't know. Like, who the hell knows what to believe anymore? Oh. Hey, Becoming X. Yeah, depending on if you're using the like on your computer, if you're like an iPad or your iPhone, there should be like a little join button under the video if you're on like a computer. See, like right here, join, which I don't want to do for Chantal. Oh, she's got her Dunkin'. There it is. Now, I have never seen Dunkin' Donuts bag donuts box donuts individually like this before. Never. When I go to Dunkin' Donuts and I get 1, 2, 3 donuts, whatever I get, they shove them in a paper bag, and it's like garbage. It's like, I know if I buy that, it's gonna be just a mess, a smushed mess. I've never seen boxed Dunkin' Donuts. Hi, Joyful. No, I don't want to join her. God, she's pulling everything out. Look at this. Wait. What's she pulling out? How many? This is Dunkin' Donuts. She has a grocery bag full of Dunkin' Donuts. Pink strawberry. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 3 boxes and a drink.
Plastic straws.
I don't know if there's anything else in there. Why would she put a bag empty on the counter? I don't know. It's weird. Become X, thank you for becoming a member. I'm glad you figured it out. Thank you for being here. Please enjoy the emojis.
Mocha.
Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Hey, Nina. So I was born in Kuwait. Icarus. Sarah. Hello, Poop Ninja. I got a treat. Don't worry. After Eid, we're going to be going strict. Too many, like, sweets and lunches and things. Ooh.
You don't have to participate in every single sweet treat and snack.
Hopefully I don't think there's any holidays in between. The second Eid.
Oh, of course, Bunny. Like, I forgot.
Is...
Hey, gas station sushi. Nice to see you.
No, Dunkin'.
Oh, court. I've been there with my mother. She dragged me there when I was a kid. Oh my God. I fucking hated it. But I was like 8 years old. So.
Thank you, Hidden Sapphire. Full menu bees. We have a choco butternut donut. And I got 2 of the same one. One for me, one for Salah.
Creamier in Kuwait. Yeah, that's true. You think Salah's going to get any of these donuts? Fuck no.
I got an eclair. Bavarian lotus cream.
Oh,
eclair.
there's her foot long.
And I'm making shisha. Everything bad for me, I know. Alright. Beauty bite.
Oh my God.
Where's the cream? What's chocolate?
She's so angry. Hey, Mila. Nice to see you. It looks so dry.
Really good.
So
Hey,
dry.
Max in space. 17 countries and considered what's the Middle East. And
No, I don't think Salah eats that shit. I really don't.
is Egypt and Morocco one of those? Fried chicken donut.
You dyed your hair blue? Oh, that's amazing. How did it come out? What color? Like what shade?
You'll have to rewind the stream, Blue Pot. I already went over that. I don't know what is that? It's like a...
Oh,
see
you ordered it.
What happens if I don't use the pin? Hold on.
Oh, there it goes. It's coming off.
Let's just take it off. It looks pretty for you?
There's the hair. She sees it.
No?
Well, the hair.
Let's be comfortable.
Oh,
looks like
nice,
fudge,
Mila.
yeah.
That's
Like-
awesome.
That's really good, Nina.
She looks. Look, that's the merkin. You can see the little merkin curl. She looks bloody bald. And I'm not trying to shame anyone who has hair loss, but it couldn't have happened to a better person. Couldn't have.
This is Biscoff cookie crumble.
Keziah, nice to see you
I
again.
like the smell of donuts. Hi, plain cheese. Oh, really, Brooke?
She goes feral for these donuts.
Wait!
For real. Look at her.
The creamy stuff ended early.
Again, this is Eid, one of the most sacred and holiest days for people who are supposedly, right, Chantal, this religion, right?
Oh. What a ripoff. Scuba, yep.
It looks like beef jerky.
People celebrate different ways. Like traditionally, they go and spend a ton of money getting all dressed up and nice, depending, I guess, how rich you are. Buying gold and stuff like that, new clothes. Having gatherings, having tea, sweets,
Okay.
dinner.
And what are you doing for it?
I guess going out to malls and cafes, so it's going to be super busy. So no thanks. Let's talk about it.
So where's your husband? It's like literally eating like Christmas dinner alone while your husband's in the other room. Like, why? Right? That makes no sense.
Yeah, I know, YouTube lover. I didn't even see your comment, Soda and Sadness.
Okay,
What did you
Farrah.
say? Yeah, I dye my hair. They go all out. We're just peasants, so we just do small things. Where's the cream? Where's the cream?
It's not lost on me that it's a chocolate donut, by the way. A chocolate footlong. I bet that was some foreplay for her fake hubby. Where's your husband, Big Sip?
That's getting clipped. Eid is the end of Ramadan celebration of feast, basically. Okay. Band. I don't know. I tried the Ramadan donuts. That's why I want to try this one. It's not plain cheese.
It's not Ramadan anymore. It's
Egypt,
Eid.
Middle East, Morocco, not. That's so strange. So he was born in Kuwait, but he's Syrian. Like, I don't know how else to explain that. And he has family in Syria that he's visited. When you're born in Kuwait,
So he's been to Syria to visit family, I guess. Okay. What she says anyway.
like his blood, his DNA, Syrian. Where you're born in doesn't make you what you are, you know? I hope that clears it up.
I don't
Am I
want to
relieved?
touch that.
I'm not relieved. You know?
Oh, you have a cute little name, Tsunamimi. That's cute. It's hard to say, but it's cute.
Yeah, Icarus, right. No, Kuwait doesn't have birthright citizenship like the US, exactly. Thank you, Jasmine. Yeah, he's a Syrian, yes, he's, yeah, I guess citizen, but he has a residency here. Exactly. He'll never
Wait, he's not. He would. Wait, how is he a Syrian citizen if he's a citizen? He's not a citizen of Kuwait.
be, unless you're Kuwaiti, you'll never have a citizenship, no matter where you're from. Even me, like,
But would he consider a Syrian citizen if he's never? If he wasn't born in Syria, I don't know how this works. I don't know.
you know,
Yeah, she's just confusing. I don't think she even knows.
I'm not
to
even
be
sure. I think
honest.
even if you marry a
See,
Kuwaiti.
she doesn't know.
What plain cheese?
But ask her about the Canadian immigration process, and she knows a lot more than she knows about the Syrian process. Just saying.
All humans are from Africa. He was born here, yeah. He was, Nina. Canada has birthright citizenship, yeah. Who's that fried chicken? It looks like it, eh? It's good, but not like... I wouldn't buy it again. This is... Oh, what I love.
Can you imagine what Salah would be like in Canada with her? Can you imagine the explosiveness? It will be, oh God. I know Canada does not want them there. I know, guys, but they have to go somewhere. And if she gets kicked out of Kuwait, she's got to go somewhere. That would be so epic.
I can't quit you.
So epic.
Thank you, kind heart.
She was eating like a big long like cruller donut. I don't know what you call it. Like a big donut. It's long.
You stink. Russians' intestines were like 5 feet longer.
I know.
Those of
Home
Italians.
Alone.
Really? Hey, Lambo. We had Mensive. It looked kind of dry. Well, a little. Didn't you say you were going to stop explaining yourself to everyone? Probably. A million
Yeah,
times.
she did.
I got this one. I don't know what this is. Like chocolate. What is it called? Butternut?
I'm sure Sansa will be on it probably tomorrow, Mila, maybe.
And then another Biscoff one. I mean, it was okay. Donuts are very mid. No, he's never lived in Syria.
hi, Justine. Nice to see you. Love right back, honey. Hope you're doing
Tell
well.
you, I don't think. Well, yeah, I don't think so much that you know. They probably just hate what's going on politically. That's all. Not like they hate Americans. I know that's how I feel. Hey, Jetri.
By the way, if I have any other Canadians in the chat, hi from America. We don't hate you guys. We really don't. We love our Canadian friends. Just so you know, from the sentiment of every single American that I have spoken to, we love our Canadian friends. Please don't think that we don't. Thank you. End of my service announcement.
Hey, Spicy Mayo. It's a Biscoff cream donut.
Yeah.
And a mocha.
We love Canada
changed.
here, for sure.
I changed clothes. Hey, Ellie. Larry. Taiba. Eid Mubarak. Thank you, Taiba. That's so... Whoops. Turn my filter off. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Same to you, Eid Mubarak. What do I look like with the filter off? Oh! Appreciate that. Same to you, Eid Mubarak.
All right, filter on.
What do I look like with the filter off? Oh!
Filter. Oh, wow. Look at the lines right here. She's getting these. What are these called? Listen, I have like muscles here that when I smile, you can kind of see they kind of like pull up. It almost looks like I have like dirt right under my lip, but I don't. It's just like a muscle. I don't know what that's called, so I get it. But like she's got the ones that go down. Like marionette lines. Yes. Yes, you guys.
You can see the bags under my eyes. We get so used to how we look with filters that, you know.
Greenland, yes. We don't need Greenland. We don't need Canada. They are their own places. Leave them the fuck alone.
On, off.
Just saying.
On, off. On, off. On. Thanks, Poop Ninja.
Yeah, Panda, we just went over that.
You guys forced me to say these names. You. What do you do? Ooh. Really, Ava? Thank you. Oh yeah, with bypass, yeah, the donuts would probably make you sick. I look the same, Tracy? Before 9/11. That's true.
Yeah, JJ, that's why I just wanted to like say it. Like I know that a lot of sentiments are like tempers are running high, but we do love our Canadian friends. That's all.
9/11 changed travel forever, yeah.
It did, but now they're getting rid of the TSA. How you like that? I don't think I'm ever going to get on a plane again, honestly. They're getting rid of the TSA. Like 9/11, never forget. Oh wait, we forgot. Like
So Lana and I were talking about that the other day. We were watching thanks, Jackie. You guys are sweet. We were watching Home Alone.
TSA is the airport security.
You know the part where they're in Home Alone 1 when Kevin's mom is in the
to cut costs. I don't know. I don't know.
Airport. Excuse me. And she offered to trade plane tickets with this older woman. She's like, I'll give you my first class tickets if you give me your ticket to leave like today, whatever. It's like you can't.
I started another channel. I'm gonna get political on my other channel. Just saying. Time is coming.
You can't just trade tickets. Your name has to be on the ticket. You have to be on that, you know. And I'm like, maybe because it was before 9/11, that, you know. Okay, at least you can have a couple bites, Spicy Mayo. Hey, Fernanda. Hey, Awe. I gotta get my sheesh. My sheesh McGeesh.
She's watching Home Alone because they're either watching that movie, Dumb and Dumber, or a stupid horror movie. That is like the depth of their intellectual capacity when it comes to films and like entertainment. Okay, Sky.
What do you?
Golden Girls in politics. That's what it's going to be, basically. It's going to be a mess. I forget the name of it. I'll fill you guys. I'll look it up after and I'll tell you guys. I forget the name of it. I end up calling it. I'll tell you after the stream. Next stream. Tomorrow I'll tell you.
I have to have shisha with this coffee, okay?
I don't want to switch accounts right now. Oh, she's making shisha. Oh, that's right. She doesn't have Netflix, Deb. You're right. That's right. She's watching things on like Tubi or whatever you call that, which is like the free channel. Like, what is it? Roku or what is it called? I don't even know. On ours is like weird stuff. Like, that's probably what they're watching. They're not spending any money on any kind of like subscription services or anything like that, which is fine. Freevee, yes, that's another one. Yeah. Tubi, yeah. Roku Smart, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
If this isn't a cautionary tale, listening to her breathe, okay, like while she smokes shisha indoors constantly for the next 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and drinks sugary mocha, whatever the fuck.
it sounds busy out there. You want to go feed the cats?
I have so many
Coffee
streaming
bees, we have
services,
one.
it's disgusting. I hate it. I want to get rid of them all. That's nice.
No,
to
he's
see.
Syrian. Yeah. I really want to do a health journey.
Do you?
Post-Eid. Yeah, kind of like a vape poop ninja.
Like Netflix is like $16.99, I think, a month or something. $18.99. I don't even know what it is anymore. It's whatever the fuck comes out of my account. Hey, Fairy, nice to see you.
Stomach, it's not 100%, but better than before, yeah. Why is everything bad so freaking good? Right?
I brought it up.
Like coffee and smoke. Best thing ever.
I just want you guys to know your rights as American citizens. It is so important that you understand your rights. It is so important. Print out a copy of I'm not kidding, of the amendments, of the Constitution, of everything, the Bill of Rights. Print it out. You're going to need it one day.
My husband's here.
Sorry.
It wasn't like a cold. It was just like
Oh, I love
upset
Hulu.
stomach.
Hulu has all the Golden Girls on it. It's my favorite.
All I did was track calories. Thank you, Sarah. You too. Yeah, like something like that. I don't really know exactly, but I'm figuring it out.
Oh, this guy. Did you hear a 10-year-old girl, American citizen? I shouldn't even be talking. I have to. It was really upsetting. She got deported. Okay, hold on. Did I take a picture? Yes. They just deported a 10-year-old girl to Mexico who's a U.S. citizen and is recovering from brain cancer. They stopped her parents on the way to an emergency medical checkup and took them to Mexico. The little girl's American. Wait till that hits the news. Here's the photo. You can kind of see. Yeah. So it's a sad day for this country.
So if my folks are Australian and I'm born in Canada.
Magenta. You guys are blocked from the Kiwi farms in the UK? Oh, interesting, huh? Should use a VPN if you go on the farms anyway.
Yeah, that you would be Australian by blood. But by citizenship, you would be Canadian.
Just hope she's okay. And that's all.
Some
Anyway,
people are born
back to
Syrian
Chantal.
parents, but live in Kuwait, sometimes call themselves Syrian Kuwaiti.
Keep ourselves up. Our spirits up.
I see. Yeah, you can claim like two. You can have dual citizenship too if you're Canadian.
And then she starts talking about, and this is kind of what we're talking about too. It's interesting, right? She starts talking about the dual citizenship. She starts talking about the visa process. She's been reading up on this. And then again, she mentions that Salah took a test to get into Canada, like some kind of proficiency test. I don't know what it was. I didn't really go into that Twitter very much, but so things are, I think there's a lot of moving pieces in her world. She has no idea. As someone who has been through the process, Chantal, you've got no idea what you're in for. Enjoy. Hey, Aisha.
No, Danny, thank you. I don't live in Kuwait City, I guess would be the capital, but I don't live there.
You don't want to get on Kiwi farms. That place is... There's some bad people on there.
Isn't it lonely? No, not when you like being alone. I have my husband. Why would I be lonely?
Oh, hey, Teardrop.
You know, I have my husband. We have some, well, it's mostly like his friends, but like, still.
Yeah, you don't have any friends anywhere in any country.
We have people in our lives.
No, you don't.
That we don't put on camera ever.
No. Do you hear yourself? Like, you sound nutty. Like, you sound like you're trying to convince yourself more than you're trying to convince us.
Yeah, exactly. Like some people like, if I want to go out, I'll go out. I'm free to do whatever I want, basically. You know? I gotta
Hell
throw those
yeah.
lights out. Tomorrow we're gonna go out for lunch. Salah wants to take me for lunch. I'm like, okay.
Do you think they've vlogged it? God, I hope there's a vlog.
Thank you, Denny. Thanks for watching them. I went through that pocket knife, like that whole
You're better off, Mel's. It's a website. It's like a forum for you could literally say or do pretty much anything you want on there. Like, well, say whatever you want on there anyway.
thing of wanting to go back to my country many times. And then that's why I would go back to Canada so often, But then when I'm there, I get like depressed and feel like that's not my home anymore. Like right now, anyway. It's because like home is my family is like Salah and my cat. Like
Fred,
it's a
yeah.
small family, but that's like my family, and that's just like when I'm not with them, I feel really sad, and But I do miss my Canadian family, but
Do you? Because it kind of sounded like that was an afterthought. Like, oh, I guess I miss my Canadian family too. Like, that's your family. I don't care how long you've been married to someone. Your parents, if they're still alive, that's your family. Like, if they're still alive, you think of them as that's your family. That's your parents. If they're still alive, you think about, if you're like a decent daughter or son, you think about your parents, right? Not just as an afterthought. You don't know this man. You're living with him supposedly, but you don't know him, right? And that was proven to you. If someone shows you who they are, believe them, you know? Xerxes, they both don't like him.
nobody yelled shut up. If they yelled shut up, it was outside and they were yelling at someone else because number one, there's no way anyone outside would hear the keyboard. Two, our neighbors would never do that. So, are y'all going to go to France? I don't know. I don't think so.
Christine Chan, is that Chris Chan? Is that maybe I don't know, Sasha, maybe. I don't know. I thought it was Chris Chan. I've never heard of a Christina Chan. Is that the same person? Okay.
Yeah, home is where the heart is. Move back. Yeah, I think it's normal to like miss where you're from, The neighbors don't care about. I don't even think honestly they hear it.
They for
The
sure.
walls are very thick here. It's very quiet. You know?
Some guy was probably walking outside, heard her idiot husband or whatever you want to call him, fake ass, playing that stupid keyboard and was like, shut the fuck up. Like whatever they said. Because when she turned to Salah, I remember it specifically, she turned to him off camera and she's like, someone just yelled at us. Shut up. She was not joking. She was serious. She was like, oh, somebody just yelled shut up. Like she was serious, man.
Home is where the juice case is. Yeah, someday we'll visit Canada. Someday.
Roots
It's not
high.
as easy. I have a Canadian passport. I can pretty much go anywhere in the world I want to. And I feel
Yeah, but are you welcome in those places? That's the question. You can't take your Syrian lump of crap with you, can you?
like passport privilege is a thing. Yep. What is the number one passport? What is it, like Singapore or like Italy or something?
I don't know. Who cares?
Oh, France. I don't know. He's never said he wants to go to France. I spent a year abroad. I don't think I could have stayed longer and been happy. It was pretty isolating. Yeah. If you're traveling alone a lot, yeah, I see what you mean. I felt really alone in Thailand. Remember how sad? Like if it wasn't for you guys, Singapore. He's not been to Canada, no. Syrian passport is very limited. Yep, that's just the reality of it. Very. One of the worst. I love going abroad. But there's still countries like you can go with a Syrian passport. And it's easier to go places if you have Syrian passport and residency here. Places like Thailand.
So that's why, like Bella, you just said about she won't be so free to roam. That's why I think when they did do that, this last border hop, whenever yesterday, the day before, whatever it was, I do think he went with her because I can't see her, especially, first of all, driving to a different country alone or, maybe flying. But the only reason why I don't think that she went alone is because if there was a problem, she can't speak Arabic. She dissolves in public. And imagine if some scary guard who you don't know what they're saying is yelling at you and you don't know what to do. Like, I can't see her putting herself in that situation. That could have went really bad if she tried to get back in and there was a problem. You know what I mean? Just saying.
It is unfair. I agree.
I think I
The
drove
world's too
because
big.
it's cheaper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Frankfurt, Germany, Moscow, Tokyo.
Cat, right?
Nothing against those countries, but those seem like cold countries. Do you know what I mean? Where like people wouldn't be as countries, but those seem like
Kind of racist bullshit are you spouting now? What is this
Frankfurt,
now?
Germany, Moscow, Tokyo. Nothing against those countries, but those seem like cold countries. Do you know what I mean? Where like nothing against Frankfurt, Germany, Moscow,
Frankfurt, Germany, and Moscow.
Tokyo.
And Tokyo.
Nothing
So Frankfurt, Moscow, and Tokyo.
against those countries, but those seem like cold countries. Do you know what
When I think of, for example, Tokyo, it's one of the places my husband and I really want to go before we die, just one time to play video games and shit in Tokyo. But like, I would never consider Tokyo to be a cold place. It's buzzing. It is probably one of the biggest cities in the world. Like, what the fuck?
I mean? Where like people wouldn't be as like if you're gonna travel alone to those countries, I could see it being. Have you ever seen the movie Lost in Translation? It's like a thing.
That is one of my favorite movies. Get Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson out your fucking mouth.
You know?
Don't even talk about it.
Yeah, the Soviet countries, they just seem very like I wouldn't want to travel alone there.
True, Elaine.
Tokyo is a city. Oh yes, Japan, yeah.
Yeah, Smokey. In Korea, in South Korea, they have the. And I think it was Korea. They have these strange like I don't know what you'd call them, like poles basically, and they're spaced out in certain like lengths, right? Space between them, and you're supposed to try to fit your body in between them, and if you can't, it means you're too overweight. It's a thing there. It's a real thing. Hey Jojo, they are very like if you're fat, they will let you know it over there. They have, but they're very polite too. You know, they're direct, but they're very polite. So, I'd love to see her go to like Japan. Oh my god.
If you're paper colored, you'll have a good time in Germany. You mean like white person? Really? Yeah, I had a stop in Germany, and I have to say I can't judge the country based on just the airport, but the airport.
What does she mean? Lost in translation is a thing, you know. I don't remember what she. Let me back it up a little. Let's see.
Tokyo. Nothing against those countries, but those seem like if you're gonna travel alone to those countries, I could see it being.
I mean,
have you ever seen
Lost in Translation was filmed in Tokyo, but
the movie Lost in Translation? It's like a thing, you know.
oh, I think because in the movie, Bob and Charlotte are both very lonely and they meet. I mean, that's what she means, I guess. I don't know. Trying to make sense of her stories. I don't know. Skip.
If you're
Sophia Coppola is my fucking spirit animal. I love all of her shit. Marie Antoinette, fuck yes. Virgin Suicides, give me more.
paper colored, you'll have a good time in
I
Germany.
love her. She's
You mean like
gorgeous.
white person?
Hey,
Really?
Tipping. Welcome.
Yeah, I had a stop in Germany, and I have to say I can't judge the country based on just the airport,
Sorry.
but the airport was just, and their airline is just awful. Awful. Maybe because I'm spoiled with like, I'm telling you, but like the Gulf country hospitality, if you guys come to like Kuwait, Qatar, you're like Dubai, like you're just not going to want to.
Have you been to Dubai? Has she been to Dubai? No, right? She's never traveled to Dubai yet, right? So, but again, she's going to talk about countries that she's never been to. Like she's been there. Have I tried my new game? I downloaded it, duping. I'm going to probably try it tonight. Enjoy? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're going to feel like spoiled. You're not going to want to ever, especially if you're like,
Oh, you work for Lufthansa? Oh, okay. Okay, yep. I've only ever heard good things about Lufthansa. One of my cousins moved to Germany, to Frankfurt about 20 years ago or so, and he has been there ever since. He fucking loves it there. He has his family there now. His kids are all German. Well, half German, half Italian. But anyway, he loves it there. He thinks it's great.
a woman. I know it's like, it's what contrary to what people believe, but like
Panda, it's a good movie. Have you seen it? It's good.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I would like to tour
Kathleen
Europe.
Turner.
Yes, Andre Marie, your son a happy 16th birthday. Happy 16th birthday to Andre Marie's son. Happy birthday.
Can you imagine being a 16-year-old kid and it's your birthday and you have this thing saying happy birthday?
Hey. Sweet 16.
Oh, Keziah.
Winnipeg? Oh. I'd like to go to Winnipeg someday. You're pale after. Oh, okay. I lived in Italy and have a place there. It can be racist, but it's amazing.
Yes, Italy can be a very racist place. And those are my people, dating back to God knows how long. Those are my people. The Romans are my people. They are racist people. They don't mean what they say, but they are racist. They have really big hearts, but they're racist. Not all of them, obviously. A lot of them. I speak from experience. I know what I'm talking about.
Really? Everywhere can be racist, though, I think. Eh?
Yeah, I've got her sped to 1.5. I can't take her on I can't take her off that.
Where did I go? Oh, at the Frankfurt airport.
Hi, Dolly.
They were just not nice. Anytime I asked for anything or like asked them questions
Linda.
or on the plane they were crabby and I got food poisoning. I don't know. I didn't like it. But I've never been in the country to explore, so I can't say anything.
I'm not talking shit about Italians. That blood runs through my veins. But I've seen a lot of it. It's not great. I'm not trying to paint them as a certain way, but it's not great. They'll give you the shirt off their backs if you ask them. But in general,
like
yeah, don't go to
Have you ever seen Under the Tuscan Sun?
You are not Diane Lane. Marcello! You are not Diane Lane. You are not living in fucking Tuscany. You're not going to fall in love in Italy. Trust me.
I'm from Ontario, I love Canada, but would be interested in the Middle East. Yeah, it's really, you have to come here to experience it, you know?
Diane Lane is a legend. Unfaithful? You haven't seen that yet? Whew.
If you come to places like if you go to Egypt, and I'm not being derogatory, okay? It's like there's a lot of culture.
No, Mel's, it's not like that. It's, listen, maybe I've said that wrong. There are a lot of strong feelings in the Italian people for very different reasons, and everyone's got their reasons, but overall there is, for the older generations especially, yes.
Country. But you're probably, don't travel there as a woman by yourself. You're going to be harassed. There are a lot of people who like beggars and there's like scammers. There's like nice people obviously too, but you're not going to get that if you come to like a Gulf country. You're not going to get any.
How do you know if there are beggars and scammers in Egypt? You've never been there. What, because Salah told you? I bet he didn't tell you where he all went to visit when you were in Thailand when he went off on his own because you were too lazy to leave the hotel room.
Anyone harassing you. Like, they're just so much safer. If you want to travel alone, if you want to travel like and not be harassed by like people always trying to sell you.
No, Lexi, I didn't see that. I almost don't even want to know right now. I can imagine it probably wasn't great, huh? And I'm sorry, but I support Italy for soccer. Like, when they play the World Cup, I am Italy all the fucking way. Roberto Baggio, Paolo Maldini was the jam when I was 12 years old. I had the biggest crush on that guy. But when it comes to gymnastics, the United States team mops the fucking floor with everybody else. Okay, we've got the gymnasts here. I mean, come on.
Do something, always trying approaching you with something like, hey, do you want to ride this camel? Blah blah blah. You don't get that here, like at all.
No denying.
Like, that's what I like, you know. Hey Dan, thank you.
Panda, interesting.
You have to go in a group. Yeah, I would say. yeah. Nina, right? Bridge. I've never been to Egypt. Salah has. He has some friends there too.
Jacqueline, yes, they are. A lot of people in northern Italy do have that assumption that people from southern Italy are not as good as northern Italians. It's bullshit, but I have family. Listen, I have family from the northern part of Italy, and the rest of them are from like the toe of the boot in Calabria. I've seen it for myself. It's crazy.
But
it's wild.
We want to go, but I don't think the summer is the best time. It's going to be too hot. They're poor and desperate for money. Yeah, that's true.
Funny.
That Nostune, right there, that's the difference. Like, these are rich countries. But even a lot of the expats are not wealthy, but they don't bug you, you know? Maybe because it's like, I don't know if it's against the law. But you're right. Like, if we go to Egypt, we're not going to be like, oh, get away from me, scammer. Like, we're going to go there knowing it's also very cheap. We're going to have a certain amount of money to give to people and help people.
You are not giving anybody you're not handing out money. You gave the poor people in the hotel $10 and you shit the bed. You're not going to give anybody free money. Salah is not handing out money to anybody. Do you hear how Salah talks to like servers that serve them in the restaurants, or just people at the water guy in the desert, the guy that had the balloons and stuff? Yeah, the balls. Yeah, no, they treat them like shit. You think Salah is going to give some random person in Egypt money? Yeah.
People out. I think a lot of them, not all of them are scammers. I think a lot of them are just trying to make like a buck, you know? Thank you, Martha. Yeah, this is a MAC lipstick. I love it.
Where would you be without YouTube, Chantal? You wouldn't be in Kuwait. That guy would not be dealing with you if you weren't paying the bills. Where would you be without YouTube? If you lost your channel tomorrow, what would you do?
Where is it? There is no excuse for being a scammer, Robert. Yeah, true. Burning love, powder kiss. It's like soft. I don't know.
Oh, happy Trans Day of Visibility. Thank you for pointing that out, Elaine. Happy Trans Day of Visibility. Sorry.
I like it.
Everyone is welcome here, as long as you're cool.
It's the culture to beg in Egypt. Yeah, that's true. But not everyone can take that. So if you don't, yeah.
Aisha, exactly. Like, fuck you for talking bad about America, but America sucks, but fuck you, don't talk about it. It's that paradox, right? Like, I could talk about my mom and, you know, I'm so pissed off, but if you talk about my mom, let's fight. You know, like,
Kit Kat in Venice Beach, really? If you're not, because it can ruin kind of your vacation a bit. So if you're not looking for that, if you want to travel to experience the Middle East, I would come to like a Gulf country, you know. Where is my juice case? Fupa Boy Tiffany. People still use CDs. Like, that can't be. Antarctica, I would so. Yep.
Sky.
I would go anywhere cold.
Is that where you're from, Sky, Texas?
I love Egypt. I have friends there. Really? Las Vegas and New York, the scammers are... Really? Wow. France has scammers. Oh. Yeah, so I don't know. I just...
Every big city has scammers. Even small little towns sometimes have scammers. It's just the way it is. People are fucking broke and they have no money and they're starving and they have nowhere to live. That's going to happen more and more lately. They are people.
I don't like that. It stresses you out after a while, you know? I guess you can avoid the tourist places.
My BFF just opened up a coffee shop in Texas. I'm very proud of her. I'm so proud of her.
Places, like, I think it's probably mostly in tourist places. But any vlogs I've watched of people in Egypt, they just say they always have the same opinion that it's just really bad for people bugging you there. Where would you definitely not go? North Korea. That's for darn sure.
You should definitely try to go to North. I would love... Can you just imagine Chantal just making her way through... Was it Pyongyang Square? Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. Shit.
Sure. The juice is not loose.
Herpling away. See all the North Korean soldiers just perfectly in line, uniform, continuity as far as the eye can see, and then just fucking Chantal just a little black dot on the horizon.
She's been hanging out with her dad a lot. She chooses a parent and she sticks with them for a while and then switches. I had Mensef. Some tea and dates and a couple of little sweets. Besides North Korea, I don't know.
I know, Big Sip, I wanted to go to Paris. I just wanted to like walk around where Ernest Hemingway drank coffee and got fucked up on absinthe and just experience the history, but I'll probably never get there. I don't think I'm ever gonna get on a plane again.
I really don't. They wouldn't let me in? Okay, good. No one can. I heard they opened their borders again. No? I have 3 cats. They're all mom's kids.
North Korea didn't open their borders.
They like your mom. The mocha from Dunkin', I'm sorry. It's the best. It's not too sweet. It's chocolatey and it's always cold.
Chantal, there is a ton of sugar in that. It's Dunkin' Donuts. There's a ton of sugar in that. A ton, literally.
Anywhere with big bugs.
That's probably the worst thing she could drink, aside from maybe on like, I don't know if orange juice would have more sugar in it. A lot of it is natural sugar too, also artificial, but like, I don't know.
I don't know if I would go to Cuba again. No.
She's very dainty. I'm very jealous.
The Eiffel Tower. The harassment was horrible. Really? Like sexual harassment?
Oh, your mom is from Paris? That's awesome.
You're afraid to go to India. Honestly, Me too, a little bit, just because it's so crowded, and it's like the streets are hectic. Yeah, I can see that. You love Cuba?
I don't know. Paris in the rain sounds great, or even in the snow. I'd go there in the snow or the rain. Sounds even better.
I don't know if I'd want to go on a resort again. You know, in the town, it's just like it depresses me that people live like that. Oh, beggars and pickpocketers. It's very hard to get in there. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
So
Kenny.
ignorance, ridiculous. Hi from the English
See, they
doctors
did
in
open it
Egypt.
recently, but not
Hi,
for just
Kiara.
anyone.
Welcome.
Bali
You're in
belly.
Egypt?
Yeah, Bali.
Are you in Egypt? That's amazing. Welcome. How exotic. We're just talking about Egypt. Chantal here is saying that Egypt is just full of pickpockets and people scamming you and wanting to sell you things. And I'm sure there are places like that in your Egypt. There's places like that everywhere. But she makes it sound like a terrible place.
It looks really beautiful,
I don't
but like
like
the
that.
laws, like they'll shoot you, man, if you have like drugs on you. See, they did open it recently, but not for just anyone. Bali belly. Yeah, Bali looks really
Bali?
beautiful, but like the laws, like they'll shoot you, man, if you have like drugs on you. Like I don't know.
What a thing to say. This stream is only going to get worse from here.
Go to the Philippines? Really? They're closing Cuba? No, pocket knife. I'm not going on a visa run. Apparently, I've already gone. So.
Yeah, you
Oh, did anyone say where I've been on my visa run? I don't know.
Lebanon or Jordan? I want you to take a lie detector test, Chantal. And if she went to either Lebanon or Jordan, maybe they went to Qatar. Is there a Canadian embassy in Qatar? Probably. I don't know those two countries, like their political relationship, but probably. I don't know. I'm telling you, I think she's setting it up.
Have you
I
been
really
to India?
do.
No. Don't bring drugs. I know, but you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Is there any other laws that they just kill you for? I don't know. I don't know. Stealing.
Naples is a lot of pickpockets.
Lying.
Naples is like the home of pickpockets in Italy.
Smuggled edibles back from Thailand?
You can get robbed in
When?
Italy.
Like recently?
Naples.
Do you think I would risk being allowed back in the country? I don't think so.
No, I don't think she would smuggle any kind of
Frick.
drugs. No, she's not that dumb.
That's always a rough transition, going from a pro-canny country to a non-one.
You're in canna, not canny. What the fuck is canny? No one calls it canny. No one barely calls it canna, but unless you're saying like can of butter or can of oil, canny. Babe,
Yeah.
I'm going to start calling our marijuana canny, okay? Pass me the canny.
During a 3-day
Bally,
holiday.
and I'm gonna have canny in Bally.
What the hell?
Oh god.
I did look burnt, but no.
She will, Megan.
If I'm really tired, that's what happens. They think you're a mastermind while also demeaning you. Mm-hmm. Broke Down Palace. Yeah, that's a good movie, ECP. Really? You've been to Syria, Rima?
Oh, becoming.
Football now,
What happened?
like a soccer ball. The
Her face?
actually looks.
She's like a panda.
Nah, that's offensive to pandas.
Frankie Flower. How do you think? Like, I was doing a freaking
I know,
wheelchair day, and then I came to a dry country, you know? I gotta use the washroom.
Oh god.
Why do I have a bladder?
It's not your bladder. You have to shit your pants because you just drank like a liter of sugar. And how many donuts I guarantee you she went in there to eat a donut. She took one of those donuts into the toilet, ate on the toilet. Chantal, do you poop eat? I bet you she does. I bet you anything she eats when she's on the toilet. I just have a feeling there's like a stash of candy bars under the bathroom sink.
I know.
I really do. All right. Let's skippity skip. Here we go.
Smoke, yeah. If he smokes, it's in his man cave. No.
So if he smokes in his man cave, why was there a cigarette on the couch that looked like someone lit the end of it and then put it out quickly, like it was black on the end? Why is that?
No.
God.
No, he does it in there.
Never.
She means sitting on the toilet having a poop and eating.
That's what yeah, poop eat, yeah. I've never done that. I don't think I couldn't even drink on the toilet, I don't think.
I've vaped on the toilet, that's about it.
That's weird. Why the fuck would you vape on the toilet?
Well, it's just like
Runs with scissors? You got pickpocketed by a 6-year-old in Milan. And the haughty Italian that watched it happen waited 30 seconds to tell me. Did you hook up with him though? And wait, you got pickpocketed by a 6-year-old? That's fucking amazing. I'm sorry. That's terrible, but that's really funny. I hope they didn't steal a lot. That's fucking funny.
That's what the outside is for?
He was hot.
Just call me Angel.
Pickpocketed by a kid.
Who?
That Chris from UK.
Who's Chris?
Anyway, he went to Rome.
Okay.
Pickpocketed his mobile.
Your friend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
By a kid. He got his mobile stolen.
In Italy?
Yeah, no, in Rome. Yeah, Italy.
Of course.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm bitching at this person.
I'm a little bit, high.
I know you're high, but my God. You just slow down.
Good morning, Angel.
Yeah, anyway.
The spare room.
Yeah, they're brutal over
There's a
there.
sofa in there.
Gypsy kids.
Sofa, coffee table, gaming desk.
Oh, you went to Armenia? Nice. Oh, I'm
Nosy.
so sorry that you lost your dad. I'm so sorry. Big hugs, Kazaya. I hope you're doing okay. It's fucking life, man.
We didn't. Yeah, I know.
Big hug, Kazaya.
I don't know, Jackie. Especially like some reactors, such as FFG, they also smoke in the house. So
So do you. Look at you right now. How do you know FFG smokes in the house? She doesn't get on camera. Does she say, I don't watch her a lot. Does she say she's smoking when she's on her live streams? Every time I've ever listened to an FFG live stream, I've never heard her say she's smoking. So I don't know where that, whatever, Chantel. She's smoking right now. Bitching about other people who smoke in their house. I can't.
the man cave wall's yellow.
Oh,
Not yet. No. It's not like he chain smokes.
I can't.
Show you guys. It's just it's also a storage room, so there's like suitcases and everything in there.
And her bed, candy stash.
Everyone in Europe smokes like that. I feel like that here too. People.
What?
100% believe that roof is yellow.
Who's Roofy?
Roof.
What roof?
Salah's roof.
Oh, you mean his walls because he smokes in
Just
there, yeah.
smoke like you'd be surprised. But I don't really smell it out here. I don't know. Sometimes they'll go for a little outside, you know. It's a mess. It's not really too bad. There's a bit of clutter. Like that's where we keep things we don't really use.
That's what I don't understand the whole like YouTube with cannabis. I've literally watched videos of people not related to Girl World literally get high and then cook. They have tons of views. They're obviously monetized. They're a positive, like uplifting channel. They just talk shit and cook and get high. But then you're not allowed to do that. I don't understand how it works. I don't get it.
So. So smokes are really cheap here too. It's like a carton is like 20 bucks. Less than 20 bucks.
So the fast food is cheap, the medical care is cheap, the gas is cheap, and the cigarettes are cheap. So you may as well just stay there forever and just count your days.
Tortilla mukbang? Oh yeah. No, we didn't. We ordered cigarette on the couch.
That's a good
That might have
theory.
been one of his friends. I don't know. All his friends smoke. Every single one. Like,
I could tell she's lying by the way she just giggled. Watch that one more time.
friends. I don't know. All his friends smoke. Every single one. Like, I swear.
Do you swear? I swear they all smoke. I swear. No one was in that room but you. You mean to tell me you would let someone in that house? No. Unless he did stay behind and she left, but again, I can't see that happening. I just can't. Maybe. Yes, Sticky. Yes, odd one. Yes. We need the emoji with a
She
stick in
smokes
it.
My cigarettes cost $61. That's just the norm, yeah. Yeah, we had Mensev.
Right, little cat? No way.
Asthma, yeah, so do I. I shouldn't be smoking, but
I don't even want to look at her face because I don't want the corner of her eye is making me like queasy. You know? The rage is coming, guys.
I used to have My grandma, on my dad's side, they used to chain smoke in the house. She used to ask me to go get her, like, go in the closet and get me a pack of my players. She used to smoke players. Poor Pete, he can't get away from smoke either. Like, every time I would pick him up, or like when he used to live with his mom, he was a reek of smokes. And the people he's living with now too, they chain smoke.
Yeah. It makes me want to rub my eyes.
Baby.
She is. She's just.
I think that's my cap. Oh yeah.
Oh. There it is. Back up. Back.
I think that's my cap.
Nope. I see a greasy merkin that looks just like Pulpy's from this morning. It really. I showed my husband. I was like, "Look, this is why I love Pulpy." And I showed him the merkin picture that came on Live, and that looks like his merkin. A loose strand of the merkin. I'm telling you, that's what it is. It's a loose strand of her wig. Farrah, hi, nice to see you. Right, have you ever heard of the word canny? I've never heard of that. Canna, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Greasy merkin. Timu bang.
I can't see if that's my cap or my hair.
That's your hair.
It's like the same color.
She's
What the
still
frig?
blind. Oh my god. Ugh. Her
I don't know,
life,
Zoe.
man. Her life.
Yeah, like I'm half blind, but
Jew Princess, was that you in her chat last night? I thought I heard your name, but I was like, I don't know if that's her because I wasn't reading the chat. So was that you in there?
I'm gonna tuck it in more.
It was you.
That's funny. A cloud of smoke. You remember we used to be able to smoke in
I
the
heard you giving her shit.
malls? I remember that. In the Cornwall Square. A skullet. I wish. No, I don't want to
know,
go get them,
Lexi.
Terry. No, my hair seems to be, I don't know, not falling out. I've been taking biotin.
It never came in. Falling out. It never came back.
An eye dog.
Don't forget, she shaved her head and then put the abaya on. Or the hijab, sorry, whatever. Who knows what's under there?
I see an eye dog. I don't know.
She could be 120 pounds and look like, you know, Christy Turlington in the 80s, and she'd still be a terrible fucking person. Exactly. Exactly.
Cornwall, a poor town? Well, it's not rich, but I don't know.
Okay, Austin.
Eid,
Thanks for
it's like a
coming in,
3-day
honey. Have
holiday
a
here.
great day. Enjoy.
Hey, Tangy. He wants to take me out for lunch tomorrow, but I don't know if I want to go. I don't know why I have anxiety. Like, I don't know.
Because you're oops. Because she's slowly becoming a shut-in. That's why.
We'll see.
She really is.
What do I like about Cornwall? The pizza. And it's along the St. Lawrence River. It's kind of nice.
It's you, princess. I love when you guys say cornt. The cornt. Is that what you guys call it, like Canadians? Is that a thing, or are you just saying that because it's Chantal? Or is that like really what you guys, like the slang you guys call that area?
They said besides family, Kenny.
Oh, you got it from FFG. Oh, okay.
But I guess you missed that part. Cornwall has good. Really? Chinese?
Lexi, for sure.
I'm telling you. Yeah. I mean, I'm going through a specific bout of anxiety. I don't know why. Nicole, yeah.
Chantal says puta. I want to know if she knows what that word means. I guarantee you she doesn't. She has no idea what it means.
Have I blocked mods? No. I got rid of a couple who are I just unmodded like a couple people who. I mean, if you're never in my chat, what's the point? I think.
Shh, don't tell her, Erie.
I'm getting tired.
Oh, it's same in Portuguese too? Okay, interesting. I didn't know that.
Oops,
It's funny. My dad was at a party one time with some friends, and they're Portuguese. My dad speaks Italian. They speak Portuguese, and they were actually talking to each other. They were talking in Portuguese. My dad was talking in Italian, and they understood each other. Like, it was interesting. I didn't realize how close Portuguese and Italian really were.
You get
I love the
anxiety?
language. Portuguese is
Just about
gorgeous.
getting older, or
Such a good, nice language. So pretty.
yeah, right now it is. Right, Nicole?
Oh, Lexi, we all have anxiety, honey.
No, Deborah.
Sucks.
You still have bars you can smoke in? Really? Yeah, actually,
Teardrop.
yeah. I remember the casino in the States had a smoking section. Yeah. They have smoking rooms at the airport. Not in Kuwait, but in Qatar.
Elizabeth, really? In Italian, it's Bhutan. Yeah, Bhutana. Yeah. I didn't know that it was in French. That's interesting. Thank you.
The Qatar airport is so huge, man. Like, insane. And they keep expanding it.
Oh.
No,
sorry, Lexi.
Frankie. Hey, Mindy,
Well, that's
thank
good.
you.
We should have anxiety.
Ugh. Sorry to hear that, Nina.
Yeah, I think I think kind of like, I feel like Portuguese is kind of a mix between Spanish and Italian. It's kind of in the middle, if that makes any sense. You know.
It was Rosie. I'm old enough, though, to remember when restaurants had smoking sections.
Hey, Trash.
Yeah, me
Nice
too.
to see you, honey. How you doing? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Oh, are you all moved in? How did it go? Send me a message on Instagram if you want.
Yep, I feel like a
know
granny
all the
myself.
details. Did you get your computer set up and everything? Oh, really? Interesting.
Anyways, yeah, I'm not sure
Good.
what we're gonna do tomorrow. I might make an dinner.
What's an dinner? What's an dinner, guys? A little cat.
I can't believe that. And then one day you find 10 years I've got behind you.
Oh, teardrop, don't say that. Oh, God, don't say that. No.
That song is so true.
Did you guys hear about, I don't remember her name. Gosh, I don't remember her name. She had a quilting channel. It was a really sad story. She was doing a live stream and something happened and like her husband came back and like, I don't know if he ended the live stream. She passed away during her live stream. It was like, it's really sad. I don't know if you guys heard that on the news. And it just made me kind of think of like this, all the scenarios that could possibly play out with this one. It's just wild. Because think about it. We're going to be sitting here laughing, having a good time, joking, watching her videos. And then one day it's just going to be like, think about it. It's gonna come one day, right? It's going to be, yeah, it's just crazy. Oh, eat dinner. Sorry, taping. Thank you.
That's what Salah says.
Hey, Sarah.
Age is just a number, babe.
Yeah.
You can still get healthier, and you'll reverse some aging.
Chantel, TikTok. That you're 41 now, honey. TikTok, TikTok. You're running out of time. Yeah, little cat.
No cigarettes. Like, for some reason, I'm telling you, if I have one cigarette, I feel it worse than shisha. I don't know why.
Yeah, she's still.
You're still doing couple channel when you're 50. Why not?
She doesn't do it when she's 41. How she could do it when she's 50?
I don't know why not.
Silly.
No, Zoe. I have to quit shisha. It's hard.
Oh, it's so hard.
I know, we have to post on it. We have to do content.
Every single habit she has is terrible. Smoking shisha, smoking cigarettes, eating the way she does, not exercising, not ever leaving the house, having like no friends, like no family that she knows, like being a general terrible fucking racist bigoted piece of crap. Like there's so many things that she's just,
He's 31.
Yeah, no more political stuff, please,
Your kid yelling?
guys.
They
Sorry
yelled,
if
"Shut
I
up."
started anything. I won't do it anymore. My bad. I take responsibility.
Even if someone did yell shut up, do you think we care? Like,
Yeah, it shocked you when you heard someone tell you someone yell shut up. You thought they meant you, and I saw the shock on your moon face, Chantal. Yes, it shocked you.
but no, they didn't.
That's okay.
Hey, Layla. Yeah,
Don't
I
worry
know. I
about
need to
it,
find
Jim.
some. I need to find a bunch of things. I need to change my whole life. That's why it's hard. 10 years. Is he 31 or 32? I thought we were 9 years apart. 94. How do you say shut up in Arabic? I don't know. I've never heard someone say that in Arabic. I've only ever seen people do this. Like, if they want you to stop talking for a minute.
What?
I've only ever seen people do this. Like, if they want you to stop talking for a minute,
That?
they'll go like this.
What the? That looks very racist, Chantal. I feel like you're mocking Italians everywhere. What the
Milk is
fuck is
halib.
this?
Milk is halib.
God.
Right? Yeah. Water is my. Yeah, Terry.
Shut up is ass.
Do I struggle with basic self-care? I struggle with like the motivation, but no, because I'm married. So hygiene is like really big in Arabic culture.
Hygiene is really big in Arab cultures, guys. It's really big there.
Like if I even like have hair on my arms.
She did this. I don't know. It looks
grosses
like she
him
was
out,
saying
so I
like
have to be
Italian, like, you know.
very
like-
meticulous with hygiene. No, Renell, I haven't. Like it grosses him out, so I have to be.
Wait.
motivation,
I'm
but
sorry.
no, because I'm married. So hygiene is like really big in Arabic culture. Like if I even like have hair on my arms, it grosses him out, so I have to be very meticulous with.
She means to tell me. Okay, wait a second. So she wants to claim now
She's full body shaving my ass.
that she shaves her arms as well as her bathing suit area and her legs, and I assume her armpits. Yeah,
The
that's
big fucking mirror.
that's a no. She needs like a rake to shave that shit. She can't reach. Right? She just can't reach. Exactly, Bella.
Hygiene.
Exactly, Teardrop.
No, Renell, I haven't.
It's wild.
My feet, even he's like, you know, I have to. He really wants me to go to a spa, but I try my best to do what I can, you know.
And you can't cut your toenails. She couldn't cut her toenails back in the villa. That was 2.5 years ago. We're going on 2.5 years now, guys. You mean to tell me in those 2.5 years that your body and your health has gone down the hill so badly that you are now in the body of an 80-year-old, no offense, 80-year-olds, and you want to tell me you're taking care of your feet? You are not taking care of your feet. Like, who are you fooling? Honey, we are your little sister. We have been watching you grow up and grow bigger and expand the past few days. Like, you're not touching your feet, man. You can't even put your socks on.
No, I do it myself. Hey, Rastana.
What the
Why are people
fuck?
so...
Right.
I noticed in Gore World, I don't know if it's because like a lot of reactors, they just don't have anything else interesting to... They just don't have like any intellectual interest in anything else. But they obsess over like... Amber Lynn, like they obsess over her bathroom habits. They'll have like entire live streams over and over about who wipes her ass, her period care.
Like you're doing right now. She made the next like half an hour, 40 minutes entirely about Amber Lynn.
Like, what does any of that have to do with abuse story? Do you know what I mean? It's so effing weird. There's one reactor like who's obsessed with that. He looks like a fat Pauly Shore. Do you know who I'm talking?
Who's she talking about? Is she talking about that James Brightman guy? I don't know. I don't know a lot of the Amber reactors. He's the only one I know in Girl World that like I could think of. the ankle. Okay. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
talking about. Hey, Susmere! Warny,
Wasn't sure
warny!
what she meant. Thank you.
It's so dumb, even for me. Yeah, I think that's it. Strawberries. Yeah.
Oh, how was your race, Bama? Did you do well yesterday? He's great.
Wax
I'll check him
body.
out.
I usually just shave, but I should wax. Yeah. Judy, hello. Yes, Icarus, insufferable. Like,
Becoming, I know.
number one, in my fucking opinion, if you are a man, you don't have a right to talk about women's periods and their body. So F all the way off with that, all right? Like, you're disgusting.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one because I just want to pause it. Hold on, babe. I just want to pause it on the screen for a second. Son of a bitch and Sky Fieri, motherfucking double agent, whatever you want to call them. Look at them in Foodie's chat, chatting away, super chatting away to Foodie. When I saw that, Sky, I don't know if you're still listening, but when I saw that, I laughed out loud because she read it. She read it out loud. I don't know if she doesn't know who you are. But she has to if she goes into Yava's chats. It's just wild. Look at fucking Sky.
I don't care if you're gay or not. You don't have a right to talk about women like that. Like, it pisses me off. Like,
I'm kidding.
right?
I thought
I don't know.
I thought you'd be blocked, Sky. Honestly, I thought you'd be blocked.
Just pisses me off. My husband has preferences, Kenny. It's a culture thing. But he doesn't talk disgustingly about my body. He doesn't.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. I'm missing Easter eggs here.
Just pisses me off. My husband has preferences, Kenny. It's a culture thing. But
She's a homophobic piece of shit, Aisha. That's why.
He doesn't talk disgustingly about my body. He doesn't talk about.
He doesn't talk about your body. He doesn't touch your body. He doesn't want your body.
He doesn't dismiss if I have issues. Like, I think they were like dismissing her going to the ER for period pain. Like, you don't have a uterus. You don't have the right to talk about women's periods or how they like bleed or what they do.
And you don't have children, so you shouldn't be able to talk about people's parenting, right? Do you want to play it like that? Because we could sit here and do this all day long. You're a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite. Who gives a fuck at this point? It's just strangers on the internet.
Like, mind your business. Like, get a life. It's so gross. I can't listen to that crap, man. I heard someone like reacting to it briefly, and I'm like, I'm tuning out. Like, this is just bad. An electric shaver, right? Yeah. I had a uterus, Jinger, you dumbass. Like, I had one. Hysterectomy shaming, real nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Hysterectomy shaming, Freya, if you're still here. Lol.
You're an awesome person, Jinger. Yeah, it's so weird. Pink Fury lost a toe, really? He's just
skip over that part, Chantal.
After money. Yeah. Yeah, right, Tangy? Like, that's true, tell you, yeah.
I know, Freya, me too. Everything, it's always something shaming. Hysterectomy shaming, abortion shaming, this shaming, that shaming, ableist shaming. Like, it's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Rectory shaming?
Colette, they all do that. Certain reactors. Well, you can't have kids. You don't have a uterus. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. They're all vile. I'm used to it. Like,
we're all vile, guys. All of us. We're terrible human beings. How are we even alive anymore at this point? God.
Women shouldn't tell women what to do with their bodies, and culture's no excuse. I don't have to, I guess, like, to do with their bodies, and culture's no excuse. Like, women shouldn't tell women what to do with their bodies, and culture's no excuse. I don't have to, I guess, like, I don't know, but it's a preference. I don't
understand what that was, the whole sentence.
I tell him to do certain things with his shaving too. Like, he has to manscape, not just.
Shouldn't be controlling women's bodies.
Says the woman who's dressed in a fucking bedsheet right now. And she's not Muslim, that's the thing.
I don't have to, I guess,
That is literally a bedsheet. That is not an abaya. Abayas are for people who actually are Muslim. She is not a Muslim. This is a costume.
Like, I don't know, but it's a preference. I tell him to do certain things with his shaving too. Like, he has to manscape, not just me.
I have never in my life told my husband to shave his private parts. If he wants to do that, that is his choice. He has never asked me to do something. I have never asked him to do something. I just can't imagine saying to my husband, babe, are you going to shave your pubes tonight? Like,
What a weird question.
like, I want you to shave your pubes. What would you say? Like, why? Like, would you do it though?
Probably. I don't really say no to you.
I love you.
Sexual hygiene is different, completely different. Like 100%.
Again, this is Eid. This is a holy, holy day.
No, Larry, they have to be clean in a lot of ways too. They're
My
disgusting for bringing
husband's
that up.
laughing
They
at
are,
me,
yeah.
Panda. Laughing with
It's
you.
their
I should
karma.
say.
Justice for Rave sponsored meal.
Where's Sky? Oh my God,
I keep forgetting about
sexual.
it. He gets
Oh, Foodie, I'm sorry. Fuck that guy. You're better off. I hope you find someone. You'll find someone even better if you haven't already. You're great.
his beard a lot of the time. He goes to the barber often.
If he asked you to, Elaine, but but I mean, like, would you ask? I want you to shave your chest. That's so like, I don't know. I'd be like, would you ever? If I wanted him to shave his chest or something, I would be like, would you ever think about doing it? And if he said yes or no, I would gauge. I wouldn't ever just be like, shave your chest. Fuck you, you know.
You know,
Right, Mel's. Yeah, exactly.
So, but yeah,
Just hygiene.
a lot of women have hysterectomies for an array of reasons. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So, but it doesn't change the fact that I was born with a uterus and I've bled from it for many years. You know.
Ugh, God, just the thought of that. Brr.
So,
Ugh.
I don't know. Thank you, M60. Hello.
I got dripping. Yeah, he looked
Are
terrible.
you like a forested manscape?
But then no, he looked terrible. And then the next time we saw him, he was all clean shaven. Remember, we're like, oh shit, he definitely got pissed that everyone was like, he looked like shit. So he got a fucking haircut. Yeah.
No, certain places of the body, I love hair, like chest, beard, but certain places, no. Yeah, exactly.
So basically, she just said to how many people were in her chat? I don't know. On Eid, that her husband shaves his pubic hair. Chantal, we have seen the unfortunate people who have seen what he looks like down there. Who, by the way, I should sue you and Salah for seeing that fucking picture. That picture should not be out on the internet ever. Salah putting that into the universe.
Muslims need to shave down there in armpits. Google it. Yeah. Hey, Skylin. That's what Salah was talking about. He was wanting to buy me a. Yeah, they have women shavers here, but I don't know if it's like if it works as well as shaving with like a razor.
Honey, you're not reaching anything unless it's got like a stick.
Yeah. It's all about preference, you know.
Like, do you think he's in the next room and she's talking about his penis? I don't think so. I don't think is he there? I don't even remember if he's there in this one. Cat.
Yeah, you're not supposed to pluck your eyebrows as a Muslim woman. A lot of women do. Oh, Missy
Hey,
Matt,
Laura.
hello.
Nice to see you, honey. How are you? Long Monday. Yeah. It's almost over. She's live.
He did like it depends. Like sometimes in the summer it gets uncomfortable.
Hold
but
on.
I like chest
I want to
hair.
finish the stream though, for sure.
Plus size Muslims is it difficult to shave?
She's
know
in
you
the
guys would
car.
like to know
Can
what
someone
now.
just see if she's raging? All right, hold on. We're just gonna see if she's raging. Why am I asking you guys to do that? I'm lazy. Oh look, she's drinking more Mocha.
All right.
Guess what, guys? We have more
Lambo?
people watching us.
What the hell is going on?
She just went live though. But she's got almost the same amount of people as us. All right. I want to go back to the rage stream. We'll watch this tomorrow. This is more important. We're halfway
It's
there
funny how
almost.
React channels say you can't talk about children because you don't have any, but following that theory, they are not Muslim, so they can't speak on it. Exactly. It's ridiculous that you have to have children to talk about parenting. Like, when it's obvious, like, that just doesn't make any sense. If you see, like, somebody being abused, I'm not saying that anyone's abusing their children, but, like, if I say, like, go take your kid to the park because, like, you know, something like that, you know, they follow it up with, well, you killed babies, blah blah blah. You had a history.
So you're allowed to talk about their children and their parenting as mothers, but they're not. We're not allowed to talk about you supposedly, which I don't believe she had 2 abortions. I don't believe she's ever gotten pregnant. I think she has been way too fat to ever be pregnant. So it's okay for her to shame Yaba, right? Constantly. Yaba's the worst fucking mother on the internet. Oh my God, she doesn't take her kids at the park. She comes online for 2 hours every day and does a show because she's an adult. And my God, she's terrible. That's okay. And you could drag her and call her a pedo lover and say the nastiest things about her and her wife. And no one's allowed to say anything back. Who's got the thin skin, Chantal?
Me, like, whatever. It's so I don't even care at this point what they say. Go for it. Like, whatever. It's not going to change. I'm not
trying to like white knight Yaba, but like, I mean, come on, Chantal. Like, it's just ridiculous at this point with that shit.
I stop voicing my opinion, so, you know.
And we're not going to stop voicing
like
ours.
All I ever said, I find it very disturbing that an adult parent who's responsible for the morality of a small child, impressionable child, has a child running around in the home and they're reading all day.
Okay. I want to ask you guys, since I have a lot of people here and a lot of you are in different communities, have you ever seen a Foodie Beauty reaction channel with a child in the shot or in the background on voice ever? I have never seen anyone. I have been here since 2017 and I have never seen a reaction channel do that. So I love how she puts this out there, just enough bullshit into the atmosphere to get some moron that just comes into her chat watching this fat pig claim that she's bullied as an adult, as a middle-aged woman, even though she has to go looking for people bullying her in order to be bullied, right? They're going to believe that because there's no one else because she's got everyone else blocked. So Chantal, you are back where you were in 2018, 2019. Remember when shit started to get really hairy for you and you couldn't figure out, you just couldn't understand it, why everyone didn't like you? Was it because you were fat? No. Because you blocked everyone for fucking everything. And the people in your chat, yeah, Tracy and Teardrop, especially Teardrop, I'm talking to you. You fuckers are really nasty. You are some of the nastiest people. And I mean, of anybody in Girl World. Someone asked a question in Chantal's chat and those 2 hags are on them and they don't stop. And they whip all of the other idiots up. The what do you call them? The normal, like the regular beezers in there. And they all jump on that person for asking a fucking question. I watched it yesterday. I was like, these people are morons. But I guess they deserve it for being in there, so I don't know.
And being really fatphobic weird. And talking about how someone wipes their ass, blah, 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 just in swearing and talking all kinds of disgusting things. That to me is just like...
It's Eid, bitch. You're dressed in a hijab and you're talking about people's kids. Go fuck yourself.
I would be hella embarrassed if my mom, like I would like have a huge complex if I grew up in a home where my mom was fat shaming the same women over and over again, and that's how they made a living.
Did your mom call you fat, Chantal? Did your mom make it known to you when you were a child that you were heavy and you need to lose weight? I'm starting to think her mother called her fat. Honestly.
Like, it's just weird to me, but that's it. That's my opinion. Saying very vile things around children, right?
For sure, Elaine.
Juice. I always was in an environment of loving, caring parents.
One parent, your dad doesn't want anything to do with you. He hasn't since you were like 2 or 3. Didn't your mom ship you off because she couldn't fucking deal with you for like a year? When you were like, what, 16, 17? I don't know about you guys. I never had to get shipped off anywhere. So if you came from such a loving, warm, gentle, nurturing home, why are you so fucked up? What's your excuse? I think you're just a bad seed. I think you're just, and you're the embarrassment of your family, honestly. And you had to run to Kuwait to get away from the embarrassment. No one talks to you in Canada. No one talks to you in Kuwait. And the only people that talk to you online are fucking sadists who do not care that you abuse them and treat them like they're your entertainment. Dance for us, monkey dance.
Teardrop, hey! There's Teardrop.
Simovic, yeah.
People were asking for you.
Yeah, her grandmother. Exactly.
I don't think you have to have a, you know, I'm sure there's people who work for CPS who don't have children, so they're not qualified to determine if a child is in a good environment.
Hold on here.
I don't think you have to have a, you know, I'm sure there's people who work for CPS who don't have children, so they're not qualified to determine if a child is in a good environment.
You need a master's degree in the state of New York to be a social worker, a licensed social worker. A master's, that is grad school, Chantal. Something you could never get into, but let's not even talk about that because you're stupid. That's what makes them qualified to be a social worker, regardless of whether or not they have children. Because having children doesn't mean you could recognize child abuse. You have to go to school and go to school for a long time. So shut the fuck up, okay? I have taken, listen, I did my undergrad in early childhood education. And I took a class, it was basically like a New York State class about what to look for when it comes to like child abuse, child sexual abuse, things like that. Like, what do you look for as signs as a teacher? She could fucking never. She could fucking never.
Or they don't have a brain. People don't have a brain and eyes to know, like, logically how somebody should be, you know?
Like, you literally in the book were pictures, actual pictures of children with bruises. Obviously, you can't see their identity. But you had to be able to look and see, this is a blank stage bruise. This is what happens after 7 days when it's important, like, to create a timeline from, like, things, traumatic things. It takes a lot of schooling to be a social worker. They are fucking criminally underpaid and criminally overworked.
I wasn't a child. I don't have children, but I was a child. And I know how I was
Still a
raised.
child.
And I know that I had a loving family. And,
No, you didn't.
you know,
You are the exact perfect example of someone who was not loved as a child because you were hated. You hated everybody as a child, probably. You were hateful and you grew up to be a hateful shit. That's the difference.
my mom didn't provide for me by having a hate
Team
channel.
psych ward.
That's all. It's called observation. Like, you know, I don't know.
Elaine. Right. Exactly. Like, so you don't have to be a parent to be around kids. A lot of people are teachers. They have like family members that have kids. You know, it's just, she's just so.
I don't know if I'd want kids. I'd probably mess them up. Yeah. Who knows?
Thank God. Thank God.
Anyway,
she doesn't have
that's just my
children,
opinion,
honest to God.
So, yeah.
She's insane, Freya.
I just find that obsession weird with, you know, Amber Lynn's, how she, I don't know why multiple live streams have to be like.
Fupa sploot, listen. I don't know how, like, listen, think about like any kind of like really important job interviews you guys have ever had in your life or like whatever. They can ask you some really like tough questions depending on the job, like really intricate questions, like different, like 5-part questions, you know. Like it's pretty hairy and dicey in an interview. It's nerve-wracking, right? Can you imagine her in an interview for a position that wasn't like fast food or like Walmart? Like, can you just imagine like her trying to answer a question like, so tell me about your last position, which is like the standard question everyone asks, or like, what are some of your greatest strengths? What would Chantal say her greatest strengths were or greatest weaknesses? I'd love to hear it.
They'll have a Q&A panel, and the majority of the questions for her exes are not about abuse. They're about how they had to wipe her ass.
God.
You know? Yeah, YouTube lover.
Her face looks like it exploded. What? Oh, she's sweaty.
But I'm getting tired. It's past
she
my
have a
bedtime.
Did she have a fucking stroke? Wait.
Continuing to lower myself, swearing, being nice. Hero the cat is. Oh, they're walking over there. Hey, Pingu.
She's just sitting in the car? Oh, God.
Yeah, Liz.
Look at her. Did you have a stroke? What did she do? Why did she? I'm telling you, hit that wall. 40 fucking one, bro. All right, I'm gonna head back to the rage stream. We can watch this later, tomorrow, whatever.
Right, call it like, you know.
Swollen.
And that's all the observation I made is that like bullies are made in the home. Like, if you're a bully adult, your children like are prone to that. Are going to be prone
Bama iron, yes, the worst. The stories, oh god,
to that.
It's terrible.
They're going to grow up thinking it's okay to make fun of fat people. Like, it's just weird. Yeah, right, Skyline.
Let me see if I can say this right. Chantal, how can I say this? Let me think about it. It's something like she, she's fat. She's not fat. Never mind. I'll think about that. I want to say.
Well, I'm not
right.
surprised you would think that, Zeke. Robin, I don't know who that is, Baked. I saw artist renderings of Amberlynn's washcloth technique. That's what I'm saying. Like the audience of these people are not. They can't be very intellectual. Right. They just have nothing of substance.
Nice,
if that's
Claire.
what they like to entertain their time with doing. You know, like I don't know. It's dehumanizing. Exactly. It's just. I don't know how people think that's.
You don't respect yourself. You dehumanize yourself you're doing it right now. You're letting your freakishly weird, bigoted, racist bullshit come out of your mouth. Okay?
Okay. You know?
Fuck off. I should who the fuck would respect you? Look at you. You're an animal. Nobody respects you.
Why do I care? Because I have an opinion about it. And actually, it's not about me, but it is. Because, like, people do the same to me. Terry, and honestly,
and you bitch about
like
that.
I empathize with Amberlynn on that, so that's why I care. Just because something is not personally done to me doesn't mean that.
So she's sympathizing with Amber over Beck. That's number one.
But I can't have an opinion on it. Honestly, like I empathize with Amberlynn on that, so that's why I care. Just because something is not personally done to me doesn't mean that I can't have an opinion on it.
Exactly. Just because Chantal doesn't personally affect my life or our lives doesn't mean we can't have opinions about it, right? Do you hear yourself? Do you fucking hear yourself? God. Sorry, Erie, my bad. Hey, Lori, nice to see you.
Doesn't agree with Amber.
I know.
They don't agree with Amber, but they agree with her exes coming on and exposing her period problems and stuff like that. Like, I don't get that logic. I don't. Sorry. I don't find that has anything to do with anything. You know? Exactly.
Let's see what she's saying for real quick. Hold on. Let me just go. Stop.
Or spend time with my husband, but I'm not really like, I don't know, a social butterfly. The Micarabia, I tried a bite of Salah's Micarabia and I didn't really like it that much. I don't know. Few of them. And usually just, I guess, prepare tea, prepare coffee, stuff like that. That would be really good exercise. Am I close to where Hero the cat is? Oh, they're walking over there. I wanted to go.
I don't want to watch her feed cats. I just, you want to be Farrah's fangirls? Okay.
Yes. It's just gross. It's just stupid. I don't know.
I can't watch her feeding cats. I just can't.
That's my thing on it. Don't give them ammo. They can say whatever they want. I don't give a crap anymore. It is disgusting. And I don't care if I'm the only person in all of Gore World to say that. And I don't care if people don't like me because of it. I think just like having been exposed to so much hate makes me okay with being hated, with not being liked.
You hate it. You wish everyone would like you. You wish you could convert all the haters, or you wish you could convert the haters into lovers, to beezers.
For whatever reason. I don't care. Do your worst. You know? Yeah, Larry, it is. Yeah.
Exactly.
There's no bait. I started talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Stephanie.
Like, this is not me going hunting for her shit on the internet. Like, I'm not trying to get into her Facebook. I'm not trying to find her on, Google and find out her address, her phone number. I'm watching her YouTube channel. This is a public video. We're literally doing nothing wrong.
Good.
She's just so sensitive.
Yeah. I would be like horrified if like my exes went on panels with my biggest haters, people who profit off of dehumanizing me and revealing how like all of my private, like imagine BB, like when I had surgery, if he had to help me bathe or whatever, if he went online and started telling these people these things, you don't think that mentally, like, does nobody care about her mental health at all?
Nope. I couldn't give a fuck about Amberlynn Reed's mental health. She doesn't even know I exist, so why the fuck should I care about her mental health? I don't care.
And if you say no, you
Couldn't give a
don't,
shit
then you
less.
really lack something as a human being.
Really? Chantal, do you care about Yaba? Do you care about Yaba's mental health? Do you care about her wife's mental health? Do you care about FFG's mental health or Gorlick Bread's mental health? Breezy's mental health? Who else do you hate? Charlie Gold? Alex is shook. I mean, we can go down the list. Zachary Michael. I mean,
Like 100%.
you care about their mental health, Chantal? Bullshit.
I don't care how much money you make. Like, do you feel good
Amber's
making money that way?
mentals.
Like, dehumanizing another human being? Like, it's just awful
I'm not dehumanizing you. I'm just talking about the shit that it's coming out of your mouth.
to me.
Right,
I'm not
Elaine?
like that's another thing with Cyraxx. I don't defend what Cyraxx does. I don't even like. I'm not saying I like Cyraxx. I'm just saying at one. I don't. Just awful to me. I'm not like that's another thing with Cyraxx. I don't defend what Cyraxx does. I don't even like. I'm not saying I like Cyraxx.
You're not saying you don't like Cyraxx either. So by saying I'm not saying I like him is saying that you like him. Why the fuck? I have no idea. He's a fucking pedophile. Now look, I'm gonna sort of get pissed here. I don't give a fuck. These fucking people think it's okay. It's okay to abuse children and animals. Not here. Sorry. Not here. The guy's a fucking pedophile. One more time, Chantal.
Another human being? Like, it's just awful to me.
One more time so I can get angry again.
I'm not like that's another thing with Cyraxx. I don't defend what Cyraxx does. I don't even like. I'm not saying I like Cyraxx. I'm just saying at one point, like, the incessant bullying and bullying and bullying and bullying.
I don't give a fuck if a pedophile has the mentals because he's being bullied. That's just the animal in me. Like, I guess because I'm a woman, I have some kind of mothering instinct in me. I don't fucking know, but like, I could not care less. As a human, I know I should because it's a human life. I just don't. And I don't care. I have enough on my plate to care about someone like that. Like, that's the least amount of sympathy you're going to get from me. Like, that's it.
Bullying and bullying and bullying.
You know?
Just is like,
Right, Ennis? Does she care about you? Right?
okay, you know? Anyway. Like,
She's such a piece of crap, Goth. She really is.
you know what I mean? It's just, it becomes
Like, how can you come out of, like, the guy's a pedophile. Everyone fucking knows it. Google the guy, you'll find it. Like, how could you sit there? Oh, he was bullied too. Boo fucking who? I could not care any less.
too much. Like, I don't know.
Fuck.
Whatever. People miss my point all the time. Like,
And if people want to keep standing up for this woman, they can get fucked too. Because I'm just going to say something. Like, I would say if, say Elaine Kim comes up to me and was like, hey, Farrah, I support Cyraxx now. I'd be like, what? That's the line in the sand for me. Elaine can go to anybody's fucking chat and talk to anybody she wants. But for me, if I knew one of my mods was like hanging out with a pedophile, I'm not saying she is, but I'd be like, Elaine, you're cool, but like, we're done. That's the line in the sand for me. And I think that's the line in the sand for a lot of people, right? When it comes to abusing the elderly, children, or animals.
they're two different people, exactly. Yeah. Amber, why are you even comparing Amber and
Scar, yeah.
Cyraxx anyways?
It's
That's so weird.
There's a guy on here. I think his Chins Buster Crimes was telling me the other day. His name is like Therapy Today. I don't know if you guys have seen him. He's this guy who's a therapist, and he covered Amberlynn Reed. I don't know if you guys saw his video. He covered like Amberlynn Reed's claims of like being like bipolar and stuff, and he wants to do a stream on Chantal. Elaine, exactly. Same. If I come to you and say I'm friends with a pedophile, please feel free to to mute me.
Like saying that Amber shouldn't be defended. I'm sorry, but the reactors are all more vile than her. 100%. I don't care what.
Do you think Yaba's more vile than Amberlyn Reed? Do you think Milk Tea is more vile than Amberlyn Reed? Do you think Pulpy, who is a treasure to us all, thank God for Pulpy. Do you think Pulpy is more vile than Amber? Do you think I'm more vile than Amber? Honestly, I mean, I just don't understand this. This fucking.
Anyone says. No, strawberries, I haven't. False equivalency. Right, YouTube over? See, someone with some intelligence. They don't miss your point. They choose to twist your point. Exactly. And we here, we see through that bullshit. Okay. So, hey, Rebecca. Hello. Hope you're well, too.
Ryan, I actually talked to him on Instagram, that guy, the Therapy Today guy. I reached out to him because he mentioned in his Amberlyn Reed video, he's like, I don't know how far I want to go down this rabbit hole, but he and I talked. I gave him a little bit of a background on her, and kind of warned him like, hey, don't click any links. Don't trust anybody. Don't open emails from people you don't know, like things like that. Like, so he knows now, like kind of a little bit what's going on, but like, yeah.
About your mama? I think he's made some edgy jokes. He used to be a comedian. I don't think he's an animal abuser, and
Really, Welsh?
I don't think that he should run away from the internet. I think he's supposed to be
Now she's talking about Yo Mama. So it's just a lot in the stream.
with some intelligence.
Here we go.
They don't miss your point. They choose to twist your point. Exactly.
Yes, Lexi.
And we here, we see through that bullshit. Okay.
Chantal, right there, we see through that bullshit. I see through your bullshit. I know exactly. Chantal, look at me. I know exactly whose personality you have adopted. See if you guys can guess.
I haven't. False equivalency. Right, YouTube over?
Gold star for the person who guesses who she's trying to sound like with that.
See, someone with some intelligence. They don't miss your point. They choose to twist your point. Exactly. And we here, we see through that bullshit. Okay.
Who sounds like that? Who sounds like we see through that bullshit? Who sounds like that? Who has she been watching lately?
So,
Welcome back, Sky.
hey, Rebecca. Hello. Hope you're well,
Not
too.
Charlie Gold. Nope. Nope, not your mama. Sky Fieri. And that comes into this next part with your mama. No, she's talking like a Kate.
About your mama? I think he's made some edgy jokes. He used to be a comedian.
That wasn't a joke.
I don't think he's an animal abuser, and I don't
How do you know?
think that he should.
He admitted he admitted he kicked the cat, and then he wanted to dig it up so he could throw it in the trash. He was not joking when he said it. He wasn't joking. He was laughing because he always laughs because he can't help himself because there's something wrong with him.
Run away from the internet. I think he's hiding his channel until he maybe loses some of his strikes. I don't know how Yaba actually went on her live stream and actually admitted to calling his wife, which I think is a big fat lie, because you're not going to tell me there's no way in hell, there's no way his wife doesn't know about
Oh, Freya, we'll protect you. Don't worry. She's not scary. She's okay.
his channel. So because
She's just loud.
you can't take somebody talking shit about you, but you can have a whole channel about someone else. So you are that thin-skinned, and you claim to be such a big badass, swinging your DICK around on
Again, this is Eid. Look at her just raging on Eid.
someone else. So you are that thin-skinned, and you claim to be such a big badass, swinging your DICK around on these YouTube streets. But when he calls you out for your bullshit, which you're full of it, you're gonna find she stalked his wife to find her, apparently, to find her where she works, and to call her and go, yeah, do you know what your husband there is doing on the YouTubes?
Yeah, she asked the wife to tell him, hey, stop talking about the fact that a child got essayed. That's it. That's it. I don't think that's a crazy request. Sorry. If your content is constantly ragging on someone that happened to, there's something fucking wrong with you, right? If I found out tomorrow that Chantal had been essayed when she was younger, I would never make fun of her for that. I wouldn't talk about it. I just wouldn't do it. But it's okay because he's loud and obnoxious and some really nasty people like him. Okay.
Can you imagine admitting to calling Yo Mama's wife to try to get him spanked and run off the internet? Like,
Right? Oh, Deb, it's like, because you know why? Her mother never protected her. This is just a cycle of abuse. The mother neglected her. What does Chantal do? If she had children, she would neglect those children. But because she doesn't have children, she has cats. She neglects the pets. It's just a cycle. If he ever gets a second wife and that woman has kids, he better not let Chantal around those kids. He better fucking not.
when he's live streaming,
Because as a teacher, you are literally legally a mandated reporter, and if you know someone's abusive to a child or you suspect something, if you don't call CPS on them, you could get in trouble. How you like that?
he's literally looking at her. She follows Gorworld. There's no way she doesn't know what he talks about. Like, oh my God. So she lied to her entire audience because there's no way that she didn't call. There's no way his wife was like, oh really? I'm sure if she did call his wife, she would be like,
Guy.
puta, bye. There's no way. And people eat it up. Right. Oh.
Have you ever heard Chantal call anybody anything in Spanish? Ever? She can't even speak English or like French Canadian. Have you ever heard her say puta ever in your life? I know she's live. I know.
Oh, good for you. You call his wife.
We keep dipping in to see what she's talking about, but she sucks so hard. Why does it keep doing that?
Duncan, not today, SB. I wanted a mocha from Latifah. I have to go so close up because I'm short, but I have a big tummy, so.
It's not a tummy, it's a gut.
Go for a drive, Brooke. They wasted the chocolate on the bottom, but it's.
She just sat in the car this entire time. Fuck off! That's so boring. My God, drink your shake. Drink your baba.
There's no way. You don't even have to have half a brain.
Panda.
But if you're a zombie, you're an amoeba on legs, so there's no hope for you. Of course, you're gonna believe anything she says. They're so unhinged. Purple Christmas lights.
But here's the funny. Now she's simping for your mama again. The night his channel got privated, she was in another chat talking shit about your mama. And then they found out, that's when everyone found out that his channel got privated. So now he's back. Now what, Chantal? Now what? Whose side are you going to take, Hekate's or your mama's? Because Hekate and your mama used to be BFFs. Now she don't like him no more. But now Chantal's been hanging out in Hekate's chat. So now that your mama's back, I can't wait for all these big mouths to just start arguing again. It's going to be so great.
I'm not surprised.
So great. These people are insane. Insane.
I think he hit his channel for now. Because people are striking him because they can't handle it.
Gas station, I almost wanted to make some kind of like visual aid. Who is who? Who likes who hates who? It's so messy. It's so
Calling
messy.
his wife, exactly.
Sneaky guy for sure.
And that's not me simping for him because I don't agree with everything he does or says. But he's back. Good. Because I'm sorry, but he deserves to have a platform just like everyone else. Thank you, Crispy. Thank you, Terry.
He's the one that privated his channel. No one made him do it. You know why he did it? Here's my theory. I think when you private your channel, nobody can go to it. Which means what? You can't view the channel. So what can't you do on that channel? You can't unsubscribe. So exactly, gas station. So he knew if he just privated his chat or his channel, he's not going to lose any viewers. He's not going to lose any subs. These people are just diabolical. I mean, whatever. I mean, I guess it's smart, but as soon as you come back now, is anyone keeping an eye on his subs? She just said she's in diabetic denial. What? Hold on.
Damn it, it's like, kind of like a frappe. Or?
Elena, you're watching two streams at
See
once?
You! Take us to Sephora! I'm on a tight budget, SB.
Gotta get that
Thank
idiot
you,
to
Gladys.
Canada, don't ya?
Go be around people. Hell no. Let's drive around till we see. Okay, long story short. Something we like?
I don't know, whatever. She's boring as frick. I can't watch.
He's made a lot. Of course, he's made a lot of enemies. When you call out people and you reveal the truth, they're gonna be pissed, and they're gonna come after you. That's what happens. to try to silence you.
Look at you, smug bitch. Look at her. Look at her face. Nikki P was live. Now Milky. God damn it. Everyone's live.
He has not harmed any cats.
It's so
or dogs.
hard to find
Nope.
a time.
Salam Sabah al Salam al Sabah Street. We're beezing. He did not kick a cat. I was all joking.
Elaine, you're the best, Elaine. Thank you
Yeah,
for
if he has
popping that
exactly,
in for me.
Isabella.
You're the best.
I don't believe that, but whatever. Prove he has harmed any, Jinger.
Oh, Laura.
Prove it.
interesting.
There's no proof. He made a tasteless joke.
It wasn't a joke, Chantal.
Gorlick's video about it is so funny because Gorlick has said worse things. He's defended Michael Vick, actually, his own words.
I heard that clip. I was not happy when I heard that clip, but I'm not going to comment on it because garlic bread does not even know I exist. So it doesn't really matter what I say.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Called him a cool person or something like that. So,
Sky,
I mean, I don't know.
You are like, oh, fuck off. Just fuck off. I can't think right now.
I've listened to,
I love you too, Sky.
I used to really like dark humor. I don't like, animal abuse or anything like that, but I mean, like, I used to watch comedians that have said so much worse. I don't know. They do take everything out of context, yeah.
How is that taken out of context?
Like, to me, from what I heard, didn't even sound that bad. I was like,
Look, I know a lot of the community is a big garlic bread fan, or big garlic bread fans. That's all I'm going to say.
okay, like, you're canceling, like, what? Please. Renell, where's my rep that I don't like animals? Are you high on glue? Like...
Fine, Elena's top mod, but you are my top model. How about that? How's that title?
I show nothing but love to animals on my streams. Nothing. I beg my husband takes me out regularly to go see animals. I have a spoiled cat.
Hi, Ryan.
I've had a cat that lived to be 21 years old. Hey, A, B, C, D, F, G. And I actually heard people in Gore World themselves. There was people in Yaba's audience who were like, I have cats that are 21 years old. Yeah, you have to take good care of your pets for them to live to be 21. Oh, really? So that goes for BBJ as well then, I guess, right? So no, cut the bullshit.
Why are you in Yaba's chats? That's fucking weird. I wouldn't want to be somewhere nobody wants me. Like, I wouldn't go into your chat because I know you don't want me there. Why the fuck would I go in there? Why the fuck would you go in Yaba's chat? That's what I mean. She has to find the bullying in order to be bullied. Otherwise, think about it. You go on YouTube, you upload your video, you go live, and you close YouTube, that's it, and you go on TikTok, you're not going to see shit. You know?
Like...
God.
That's bullshit, plain cheese. He made a tasteless joke, and that's my opinion. I don't think so. It was a witch hunt to shut him up about talking about the Gore World reactors. That's all it was.
So how do you feel about him taking that $1,000 from Keemstar after you found out that some guy on the show was like a pedophile or something or whatever? How do you feel about that? Because that's why you were originally pissed at him, and then you don't care about the animal stuff because you do not give a shit about animals. You do not like animals. Oh yeah, she was in Yabas. You just heard her? Elaine, listen. Hold on.
So no, cut to take good care of your Gore World themselves. Live to be 20. My husband takes me out regularly to go see animals. I have a spoiled cat. I've had a cat that lived to be 21 years old. Hey, A, B, C, D, F, G. And I actually heard people in Gore World themselves. There was people in Yaba's audience who were like, I have cats that are 21 years old. Yeah.
How would she know that if she wasn't in Yaba's chat, right? Like, it's just ridiculous.
You have to take good care of your pets for them to live to be 21. Oh, really? So that goes for BBJ as well then, I guess, right? So no, cut the bullshit. Like... That's bullshit, plain cheese. He made a tasteless joke, and that's my opinion. I don't think so. It was a witch hunt to shut him up about talking about the Gore World reactors. That's all it was. Did BBJ pass away? We'll never know, Strawberries, because people who claim to give a shit about BBJ don't care about her now. They don't care. They don't want to see if she's doing all right. They don't want to see any updates or anything like that. So...
She wasn't our cat. She's your fucking cat. Why don't you ask for updates? Get bent, Chantal, honestly.
We'll never know.
Christ.
You're very kind to animals. That's what drew you to me. Thank you. Drew me to you. Thank you, Nicole.
Exactly, Bama Iron. Exactly.
He's pissed off. Exactly. Because the reactors of Gore World are very thin-skinned. They're pussies. They're cowards. They can dish it out, but the minute you open their closet and let all those skeletons fall out, they come for you. in the most dirty way. They lie.
Yeah, but here's the difference. We're not going and looking for things on you. You're just putting shit on your channel. That's the difference, you fucking lunatic. God.
Yep. So, that's how it is. That's how it is.
Ridiculous.
But whatever. Gia, bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Don't threaten me with a good time. If you want to unsub, unsub. People unsub, and then more people subscribe. It doesn't really affect me at all.
It does affect you. It affects your paycheck when people unsubscribe from you because you lose the views. It is what it is.
I'm not going to be afraid to give my opinion just based on hurting the fifis of a few people. Sorry.
Fifis?
Like. Teardrop.
Runs for scissors, right?
My channel's dying? Oh well. Still not going to silence me, Jinger. Sorry. Haters gotta hate. Yep.
Skyberry, thank you for gifting a membership. Who got it? Goth O'Clock. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Enjoy the emojis. Thank you so much, Sky. The best model. America's Next Top Model.
To announce her departure. Gia, departing at gate C14.
I know, Scar. It's crazy. Like, think, she's got 106,000 subscribers. How many views? 8,475 views. And this was yesterday. That is not a lot of people for that amount of subscribers. I know you're always going to get probably less views than your subscribers, especially if it's not like a viral video, but like, I don't know. It's wild.
Hey, Katie Kate. Baby. Are you abused? Are you abused? No.
Him. Smize, bitch.
Anyway, whatever. You know.
Her eyes keep getting smaller.
Why defend your mama this much? Because that's my belief, Jackie. I don't believe that he, you know.
He said he was serious. He kicked the cat and it died shortly thereafter. He wanted to fucking grab it, and even if he didn't say the second part, let's just say he said the first part, he kicked the cat and the cat died shortly thereafter, whatever. That's all you need. Why the fuck are you kicking a cat? The only reason I would kick an animal is if it tries to like attack me. Then yes, I'm going to defend myself. The cat startled him, so he kicked it really fucking hard. That's fucked up. If someone kicked my cat just for being a cat and like, forget it. Forget it.
Would kill cats.
Oh my God.
You know, I think he made some tasteless jokes. That's it.
I love that.
And compared to a lot of Gore World, he's not as problematic. You know, that's just my opinion.
Were you Miss J?
I don't know. At least he hasn't made abortion jokes or abortion shamed or infertility shamed people, right? But that's okay. Nobody calls that out.
Abortion shame.
I'm sorry. No, Judy, I like YouTube. No. You think I'm gonna, like, just because of the hate that I don't like doing it? No, I don't think so. Hell no. There's a famous quote: if you don't want to be hated or criticized, don't say or do anything. I don't want to live that way either. He didn't take racy pics in his kids' bedroom mirrors. Exactly. Yep.
Can someone please explain this to me? Why is it so terrible if your child is not at home and you go and you take a picture of yourself in their mirror? What the fuck does it matter? If it's in your room, the kid's not fucking there. What the fuck does that matter? I don't. That's one thing I don't get.
Defend all these losers that shame Chantal daily. 100%.
Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know.
Sorry, but that's how I feel.
It's not like she doxed her daughter. It's not like she did anything inappropriate. I'm like, am I missing something? Like, hey, Druma. Welcome, welcome.
For that quote, right, Jackie? It's true. So.
Oh, wait, she was in a bathing suit with shorts on? I'm sitting here thinking like maybe she was naked. Oh, come on. But again, to Chantal, that would be considered, oh, she's trying to flex, right? She's trying to like, oh, yeah, because Chantal would never do that, right? So there you go. Yeah, I agree.
Jew Princess, what does that have to do with your mama? Thank you, Tooth Fairy. who beat up their grandpa.
Are you gonna welcome him back with open arms, Chantal? Or are you gonna like go against him like your new only BFF Hecate? Which is it gonna be? I'm really interested. Yo, mama, please come back soon so we can see what happens. Drama. I'm excited.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, Evie. Couldn't take the constant bullying. I just, whatever. I don't care. I consider the source.
She's so bullied, guys. What a victim. Such a victim. Shake, shake, shake.
I'll visit Syria. Okay. Julia's on the floor.
Girl.
Juice.
Right, you're all supposed to sit around together, right? Like, and everyone like kind of shares, and it's supposed to be like a very like, yeah.
Juice.
Leave it
You
to
love
her to
Mom?
make it a loner thing.
You big fat spoiled brat? Yes.
I do.
When it's 2:30. Ew.
That poor cat
Ew.
needs to be brushed. Oh my god. Like, why not break out the cat comb and the brush and brush your cat when you're sitting there, right?
Exactly. Yes, I was busy. That's what I do, Sarah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't done anything. Like, I'm so boring, but so that's why people are forced to, you know, talk a million times about what I eat or stupid things, whatever. I don't know.
She just hates the fact that we exist because there's someone to prove that she's wrong, and she can't fucking stand it.
She's smooshy booshy, baby.
Hi, baby. Oh, baby. You like your bum spanked? Yes, baby, baby.
Why are you spanking?
She's smooshy booshy, baby.
Hi, baby. Oh, baby. You like your bum spanked? Yes, baby, baby.
Now, if you didn't know her, maybe a comment like that in passing wouldn't catch your attention. But knowing the things that she has said recently about animals and over the years in general, it's a little disturbing, right? Again, this is the same woman who said what was the word she used? Massaged relieved Julia when she was going in heat. I don't even want to know what that means.
I can't quit giving them
Super
content. Like I
gross.
just said, Jinger, if I
Relieved,
open
yeah.
a can of soup, it gets reacted about.
Man, this is a Wendy's.
Like, yeah,
Me
Sarah,
too.
exactly.
Farrah, me too.
Makeup on point. I don't know, plain cheeseburger. Maybe somewhere in my phone. We usually talk in DMs, not personal phone numbers. You know. Yeah, Zeke, because anything I do with in-laws or family or friends is not shared publicly, so anymore.
You don't do anything with family or friends because
People
you
don't
don't
know
have
anything
any.
on your content. Yeah, they can, but it still doesn't make it like, you know, it's just pathetic at this point. They just repeat the same shit over and over. How is that entertaining? If my content is so boring, how is it entertaining to sit there and be like, look at all the rice she's eating? Especially coming from a fat ass.
Who's a fat ass? You call him fat?
Like, I don't understand the YouTube Underground support group. They're all fat, most of them. Have you seen Sally? And they sit there listening to people fat shaming. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. But anyways, like I said, amoeba on legs. Church basement spaghetti? I don't know. I had made that pasta. She twisted the can opener too quickly. Like, people are even
You're not fat, Panda. Shut up.
making charts about things I eat, like when I potentially am traveling. Whatever.
God.
They're all big.
Yeah, I'm bigger than you. I'm like by 9 inches, maybe. I mean, yeah, I guess technically I am bigger than you. What's your point? Does it matter?
You know,
Fucking hell.
sharing one brain. How much Parmesan you use. Yeah, true, Brittany.
Right, guess it's true. It's not much of a
Just face the
stretch.
fact that you're fascinating. I guess. I mean, you know, could look at it that way. Yeah, Candace. Right, Amy? It is weird. I need to make a Zach, yeah. How much mayo? Yep. At this point, it's like a joke. People come in here and like, did you see that somebody made a chart about how many pickles you ate?
It's the only accountability you have, Chantal, so I don't know what you're bitching about.
Wear the crown. It's very interesting to watch, to be honest.
Woohoo, NSC. Yeah,
At least they don't say they're pretty.
counts.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I have 2 donuts left. I'm gonna give them to Sweet Love.
Oh my girl.
Sansa needs a life.
Hey. The fuck did Sansa ever do besides count your fucking calories for you? You should, like, give her a Christmas gift when it rolls around. Jeez. So ungrateful.
It is hard being a public figure. Yeah, sometimes. Fish fillets from McDee's are good.
Lexi, yes. Exactly. Sansa's like the most like unproblematic person in here. It's like, God.
Why talk about the...
But that's right there. Like, you take someone like Sansa, who's got pretty much like, I don't know any drama surrounding Sansa, right? If there is, I don't know it. But someone who like just does her little videos, is kind, and just does her thing and then leaves and comes back. For Chantal to hate someone like that, just like, it speaks volumes about her. And that's just someone I don't ever want to be around, you know, like, God.
Amber Lynn situation. Okay, and the reaction channels do know about the relationship? They know just as much as I do.
I agree, Shelley.
They're allowed to talk about it. Imagine the fascination and hate how big it would. If you had your own TV show, yeah. It'd be worse, yeah. And they wonder why you have to embellish your reasons on your absences from YouTube. Like, it's the entitlement.
She has gone after Milk Tea so many fucking times, but Milk Tea bites back a little bit, which I really like, right? I don't want like a pushover. Like, I'm glad Milk Tea has like a spine, you know? That's nice. I like to see that.
For me. Like, why are you entitled to that information? Like, if I'm offline, I'm offline. That's not your business, you know? Like, well, it's important because then you're lying to us about being married. I literally said I was married on a tourist visa. So what does that prove? Nothing.
First, you said you were married on a civil ID, and then it was the tourist visa. So if you're married on a tourist visa, you paid someone off. Wasta, bribery, whatever the fuck you want to call it over there. You paid someone off if you are married. But again, Chantal, here's my theory. We don't know what she signed. She doesn't know what she signed. A lot of romance scammers and marriage scammers, they will get married and they will keep the marriage certificate. Who knows if she even has fucking access to it? Who knows? I think she probably signed something. Maybe they told her it was a marriage certificate. Again, I don't think it was in English. She signed fucking something. And Chantal, if I were you, if you did sign something, you better find out what the fuck it was. Take it to a lawyer, an English-speaking lawyer. Figure out what the fuck you're in for. Otherwise, he might own your ass. Think about it. Chantal's an idiot. She's a moron. Like, she has no common sense, no life skills. She don't know street smarts. She would get mugged in a monastery, right? Basically. She goes over to Kuwait, and it knows nobody. And who is she surrounded? By Salah's guy friends. I mean, I don't know. Right, don't ever sign
we Googled
anything.
it, and you can't be married on a tourist.
That's what my parents taught me when I was a kid. You never sign your name to anything unless you read every fucking word that's on there.
Visa. Because Milk Tea said so. Milk Tea lives in Oman. She doesn't live in Kuwait.
But she has a lot of experience with travel and visas and stuff like that in the Middle East. So yes, I believe, listen, who the fuck doesn't believe Milk Tea at this point? Like, who would believe Chantal over Milk Tea? I guarantee most of the people in Chantal's chat would believe Milk Tea over Chantal.
Didn't get married. Different country. And to that, I literally said that he appealed to the court to get married anyways, and it got approved. And I even made a video of our
bribery, wasta, whatever you want to call it.
Courthouse wedding, and said that we had to show a marriage certificate to move here. I don't know what more proof you need, but
that's not proof. You didn't show us anything, so I don't believe shit. You shut up.
But
literally, guys.
Yeah. There are too many milk channels.
Fat cow. Yep, that's true.
They come up with wild theories on where Chantal is and then literally get mad when Chantal doesn't end up where they wanted her to. Lunacy. Exactly. Like, how about you worry about your own life?
Let's just dip into the live stream and see where she is now. See where we are. Let's just see. Let's take a look. Why does it keep doing that stupid thing? Oh, God. She's on the move.
I don't know. I'm learning.
Oh. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Check out this guy on the motorcycle. Watch the guy on the right. Does he look back and give her like a rude gesture?
I don't know. I'm learning.
Ooh.
Halas. Halas.
Get the fuck out of the left lane, Sean. She's gonna get killed on that road. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like,
Oh my god.
the flow charts.
Oh my god.
I'm never showing my marriage certificate. Nope. Because the people who matter don't require this kind of
You don't have it, do you? You don't have it, do you? Are you getting worried yet? You should be.
weird demands. Do you know what I mean? Because you have to be married to live here together.
Okay, whatever. No, you don't.
That's why. Right.
Team Psych Words says, according to Murad, Chantal and Salah entered into a misyar marriage, which isn't recognized or accepted in Kuwait or Canada. They did not enter into an Islamic marriage. Yeah. Yeah. I believe Murad over Chantal and Salah for sure.
Exactly. I'm 60. It's none of their business. And normal people realize that, you know? They don't need to see personal documents. Exactly. So.
Because you don't have
Hey,
it.
Samantha J.
Trust me, if she had one, she would have shown it at least 10 times by now.
I don't answer personal questions like that, Judy. People don't realize that you should be lying on the internet for your own personal privacy. Yeah, or like just withholding information or, you know.
Lying.
You can't live with your girlfriend there, no.
Again, Chantal was in Kuwait in October, November. She didn't get married until what? February, March, April, around that area, that time period. And she was living with Salah in his apartment. So let's talk about how you lived with him for a few months and you weren't married. You want to talk about that? That can be proven.
Proof to use as a weapon, exactly. Do I miss Canadian wildlife? I want to go to Park Omega.
God.
You want to be popular, now you are. You don't.
Let's see where she is.
There's nobody at the beach where my camera sits.
Her life is the worst. Her life sucks so hard, you guys.
I like it, very J-Lo.
I mean, okay, I love, especially in the summer when it's nice and warm out, my husband and I will go like for a drive at night, right? Just like hang out, put the music on really loud, talk, just take a drive. Imagine like, oh God, Chantal, your life is
There's definitely pros and cons. I have a very specific, mentally ill in a bad way group of individuals who just go real life. They are very invasive. That part I don't like about it.
right. So then why do you lump every single reaction channel into the category of people who go real life? Why don't you stop doing that for a second? Okay. We are all not the same. We are most definitely not the same.
Okay? Like, I'm allowed to like some things about being popular,
Right,
and some things I'm allowed not to like, you know? So, but, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
God. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it a night here. I've been online for like 2.5 hours. I got to get stuff to do. Wednesday's my birthday. We are going to have a party stream. It's not going to be like last time. I'm not having anyone else come up and just... I'm so sorry for last time. But we're going to have fun on Wednesday. If you guys want to stop by and just hang out and we'll have a good time. We'll do something fun. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great, thank you for hanging out. I know a lot of people are live right now, so thank you guys, the ones that stayed. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for my lurkers that are here. Thank you as well. Have a great night. Eat something good for dinner, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, everybody, mods, subscribers, and lurkers, and everybody else in chat. Love you guys. Have a good one. Bye.